Do not take product if you are hypersensitive.
Welcome back to the Intoxicated podcast. If you are a new listener, this is a drinking podcast where I typically have my friends on and we talk about life. And if you are a new listener, you should know that last year on Canada Day, we did a Canada Day century. If you're not familiar with that, a century is 100 shots of beer in 100 minutes. Last year, we had a lot of people involved in this, and we did actually release the audio. And guess what, guys? We did it again this year. So I actually got together last weekend with a bunch of returning guests. This year we have Danielle, who's done the century before. She's a seasoned professional and she has returned this year, which is awesome. We have Jay and Kat, who did a recent episode of the podcast together as a couple, and Jay is now a 3-time returning guest. And we have Kurt, and Kurt's been on a bunch of episodes of the show, including a Patreon bonus episode that is coming out very soon. So we got together on a very hot afternoon last weekend and did a century. Now, to keep it somewhat on track, and trust me, it usually never works, but we did read 100 facts about Canada. It was actually a lot of fun and really interesting. We also alternated the facts with discussions about various Canadian bands and heritage moments. And if you are not from Canada, heritage moments are essentially these little short commercials that were played on TV that gave information about something that happened in Canada's history. So it made for some good commentary all the way through the century. Now, one thing I will say is that this episode is an outlier. This is a very drunk and chaotic podcast. I think it's slightly better than last year because we did have slightly less people, but it is not the same topic all the way through other than Canada. So it's kind of all over the place. It's very drunken. I did not make it through the whole century. I tapped out around 47, I think. So straight up, this is a shit show. But at this point, I think it's a tradition on Intoxicated to do this. Not every episode gets this drunk. So what better time to do it than on Canada Day? This is just a classic being a fly on the wall for a drunk get-together with a bunch of friends. And that's why I kind of really love it, despite it being so chaotic. So I hope you enjoy the episode. This is definitely one of those podcasts that's kind of more visual. So we did live stream it on Facebook. So the full live stream is actually available on our Facebook page. So certainly go check that out if you'd like to actually see what was happening. I highly recommend it. But for those who tend to listen to podcasts while they're driving or commuting, this is the audio version. So do be sure to follow us on social media. That is Facebook and Instagram at Intoxicated Podcast, on Twitter at @in_toxicated. Check out our page on Patreon, and that is patreon.com/intoxicated. Various reward levels on there, including lots of bonus content, and I actually have a bunch of bonus episodes backlogged for that, so I should be putting actually a bunch out very soon for our Patreons. And speaking of Patreons, big thank you to everyone who is a member of our Patreon community, and that would be Tyler, Zoe, Shannon, Heather, and Aaron and Vernon. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. You guys are amazing. And a reminder as well that nominations are open for the Coast Best of Halifax Reader's Choice Awards. We would love a nomination for Best Podcast. Just think of all the sacrifices we make for content, such as destroying our livers. So certainly keep us in mind for that. And I will link below to where you can throw in a nomination for Best Podcast if that's something you'd like to do. You can also reach out to the show via email at intoxicatedpodcast@gmail.com and check out our website, intoxicatedpodcast.com. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you enjoy this year's Canada Day century. Welcome back to the Intoxicated Podcast, everybody. We are live on Facebook. And we are back for another shit show of an episode. Last year we did this, and
yeah, it was a mess.
I didn't.
Yeah, it
I was also not involved.
You guys, so me and Danielle are the only
the seasoned professionals.
We are the seasoned professionals.
Yeah, you're the one who's.
But there was a lot more people last time. We have. Okay, so let's go around the table. We have Danielle.
Hello.
We have me, your host, Sarah. We have Jay.
What's up, everybody?
We have Kat.
Hi.
And we have Kurt.
Hey!
So these are all returning guests. And
I went red.
that's okay.
I went red.
You need to be really loud because there you go.
Oh.
So we are streaming live and we are about to do a century. So let's go over what we're doing, okay? So 1 shot of beer every minute for 100 minutes.
Okay.
Okay? We all have various types of beer going on. I'm drinking Molson Canadian because Canadian. Canada Day.
Yeah.
You know.
Keith's
I don't really.
Red.
Keith's Red. What do you got?
I have several different things. Mostly Miller, though.
Mostly Miller, Kurt.
I also have a few different things. One's Mexican, so.
Oh. I kind of just assumed we were all going with Canadian beers.
Ooh, awkward.
Yeah.
This is
wrong.
Is Miller Canadian?
No,
Okay.
it's American.
Jesus. No.
And what are you? You're also
I'm
drinking
also drinking Keith's Red.
Keith's. Okay, Keith's Red. Okay.
Right.
So here are
Represent the
here's
brand.
what we're gonna do. I have 100 facts about Canada written down, but every 5 questions we're gonna talk about a Canadian band or a musician
Okay.
or a heritage moment.
Oh.
I'm okay with this.
So I'll just kind of mention it. We can quote it.
But I need those
we can-
Mexicans back.
Oh man, I was gonna do that one.
Don't get ahead of yourself. So this is probably gonna go to shit. I won't lie. This will probably work for the first
10 minutes.
Keith's 30
Red
questions,
is
maybe.
always a winner, Evan.
Yeah.
Keith's Red is always a winner.
Oh, who's talking? This is the problem. I want to be able to see what they're saying. I wish.
Can you zoom in on
Bring it
that
up
part
on your
the
phone.
screen?
Maybe.
And not see us?
I don't know if this can get bigger though.
That
Just
title
try
of your
it.
sex tape.
Can I zoom?
Yeah, you can.
I love that Kat is one of our viewers. Thank you, Kat.
told you.
And I should also add that you can tap it at any time.
You have to ring the bell, though.
You have to ring the bell.
Oh, she's already out.
So last year I got to 40.
So quick.
Last year I got to 40. I'm hoping to get to 50 or 60 this year.
But do we have to keep a count?
What?
Well,
suppose-
it shows
I suppose
on
it's not a
there.
counting
Yeah.
score.
And also the questions, right? So,
I suppose so.
we are also waiting on a delivery from room service. That's going to bring us some snacks. That's going to happen very soon, actually. So we need to be on guard.
I'm
On
concerned.
guard.
For snacks.
I'm concerned about the temperature of my beer. Can we start drinking?
Okay, so let's just fucking go.
All right.
So,
Shall I?
Hold on, everybody get.
so
your
I just
first
want to note that I love you guys, and whatever happens, happens.
It's going to be a harrowing experience.
If we
for everyone.
die,
Like that.
I'm very nervous because once it starts, you can't
So do we
stop.
just
Can't stop.
start it with the first shot?
Well, it starts with that,
You get-
and
you
there's
gotta-
a bell.
So
Okay, so
who's gonna hit it?
It's
go.
doing it.
And then let's go.
Look. Hey. Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm out.
No. It says the shot's complete 0
No,
because.
wait, because it'll give 1 when the minute's done.
Oh, so do we actually start at that?
No.
No,
we started the right
We
time.
just start. We start. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. We'll just,
So,
when it gets to 99, we'll.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Canada is the second largest country in the world.
I did actually know that.
Yeah,
Yes.
me too.
also
Isn't that
I
neat?
also I read that statistic before we started.
What is
like
the
Russia
biggest?
or something?
Russia, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the USA.
Yeah, so we're big.
I'm gonna fill up this
fun.
one so I
It's
don't get caught
literally just
behind.
because we have so many islands, like up north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So many individual
Oh,
islands.
it's all uninhabitable.
yeah.
It's kind of like Canada's like the clitoris a little bit. Like it's engulfing.
What?
I love my
Your idea intrigues me, and I wish to learn more.
Go
I wish to
on.
subscribe to
Hey,
that.
there. Next one. 3, 2,
Oh,
shit!
1.
What? That was quick.
Shot.
This is what I mean. This is
Make
what
it
I mean.
faster too.
1 per minute, babe.
The highest tides in the world occur in the
Fundy.
Bay of Fundy, New Brunswick.
Yes.
Fun day.
Yes.
Fundy? Fundy?
Fundy.
Fundy?
Fundy.
Thank you for that shot there, Fun Day.
Oh, whoa, Sarah, be careful with the shot porn.
I keep filling up the one I just took rather than taking the other ones.
It's a good thing we have
did
this
that for a while.
completely
I did that for
non-absorbent
I need to-
flag to use as a table.
Alright, 16 seconds, guys.
Here we go. We're
Oh shit! This goes
motoring
too
along.
quick.
Motoring along.
It goes too quick, I gotta say.
Hey, 10 seconds.
For the last
7,
5 seconds, it was
6,
real quiet.
5, 4, 3,
anticipating
2,
so much.
1.
1. Shot.
The capital of Canada is
Ottawa.
I almost said Toronto.
And it's the
Toronto.
second coldest capital in the world.
Is the other coldest capital the one in Russia? Probably.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I hear
Berlin?
it's really, really cold in Ottawa.
Wait,
Hey, what
is it Berlin? No, Moscow.
Are there any
Moscow.
good bands that come from Ottawa?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know specifically Ottawa.
Hey guys, we're still alive. I love that I'm just like scared to talk.
It has been 3 shots so far.
Any good bands from Ottawa?
I don't know.
I feel like there's got to
I
be
don't think so.
someone.
I mean,
I know some bands from Ottawa, but no like famous.
Yeah.
No. If you said,
Can you check and see how far charge my phone is this, Kurt?
10 seconds. Next one.
Room service is here.
Oh
the
shit!
buzz.
I'm going! Shit! Oh shit!
Count
Do a
them.
shot and then go.
Yeah,
No, I don't have time!
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be keeping track there.
1. Get it.
Shot.
Hello,
Cool.
welcome back. Look,
You
so
have to
much
take one
chocolate.
shot.
Okay.
I'm guessing. Oh, there's
I'm
all
not
dressed
gonna
chips.
lie,
I can see
I'm
that.
probably
That's
not gonna eat
cool.
any of this.
I'm gonna eat all.
Does someone read the fact?
May.
No.
I don't know. Sorry.
Canada officially got its own national flag
1960.
on February 15th, 1965, almost 100 years after it became a country.
Oh,
Cool.
I just saw fact number 5.
No, it's not a fact. It's a discussion point.
Oh, good. We get to discuss that. 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds.
And we have
Make it
room
10.
service. Room service delivered us some all-dressed chips. Canadian
5
chips.
seconds.
Okay.
3,
2,
2, 1.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Dang.
Nickelback.
Discuss.
Look at this graph.
I love that.
That is the.
The best part of that is the stupid ass look on his face as the camera's panning in on him.
That is the single best thing that has ever resulted from Nickelback's
Yeah.
existence.
I'm still impressed that there are people who consider Nickelback like their favorite band.
Laura is a huge Nickelback fan. Your cousin Laura.
You know, they're not that bad.
Fun
And
fact.
Kurt, I know you
Laura,
don't think
if
they're
you're
that
watching
bad.
this, we're
I
done.
don't think they're terrible,
We're
but it's
done.
like
No more.
I think it's like fun to hate on them. A lot of people like to hate on them.
I think they're
They
unnecessarily
definitely
hated.
had some songs that
Aw.
I enjoy.
What does it say?
But
Yeah, like they're not.
I
I'm not
think
gonna.
they get
We'll get to
a lot
it.
of hate.
This is a
Let
good
us know.
discussion.
Let us know.
Yeah, Nickelback. I've seen them a couple times.
I've seen them a few
10
times.
seconds.
2. But they're always with other bands, so that's my excuse. Also, Chad Kruger, like, what's
3,
his deal?
Kroger.
Avril Lavigne.
1.
oh, they're not married anymore though.
Shit.
Did you know there's a theory that I feel like you would love that Avril Lavigne died years ago?
I love
Yes!
that theory.
Canada
That's a theory.
has its own mysterious lake creature.
Yes, Ogopogo.
Ogopogo.
Ogopogo, who reportedly lives in Lake
Ogopogo.
Oh, Alanis Morissette.
Okanagan?
Oh, Okanagan.
Okanagan.
Lake
Okanagan.
Okanagan, British Columbia.
So Lake Okanagan, fun fact, I used to live like around there. I grew up in around that area.
Yeah.
And they have like a fabulous like statue of the Ogopogo, which is just it's the head and it goes down and there's a whole bunch of loops, loop, loop. And it's like
Does it look like the Loch
Is it
Ness
like a
Monster?
big snake?
Basically,
yeah, it's
That's
basically
cute.
Canada's
He's so
Loch
good.
Ness Monster. It
I
is
never heard that.
It's funny
Yeah.
because my sister actually used to do like drawings and murals and stuff of like sea serpents like
Kurt,
that going.
You see how charged my phone is?
Like, have you ever seen her?
It's only been like
bedroom
10 minutes.
back at
I'm
my
just
parents'
curious.
house? It's like the big wall-sized mural of it doing that, like a
75,
doing that,
81.
but on a
Okay,
piano.
I'll wait a few minutes.
3 seconds.
It doesn't say
Shit.
charged for very long.
Yeah.
I still want to talk about room service because they're great. Oh, fuck.
You know what? You can continue talking with them even though the minute's over.
Yeah, so room service is a food delivery service in Halifax. So they will deliver you any snacks you want. Well, not any
They
snacks.
have a very good selection.
Most snacks.
Yeah.
And in like 45 minutes. So like if you're ever like, I just want chips and chocolate or ice cream.
Why would you ever
what's their-
feel like
And
that,
I
Sarah?
don't
The-
want to
the
put
cards.
pants on.
I always feel like that. But especially when I'm on my period.
What are their hours?
Okay, 30 seconds. What's
Oh,
the
shit.
fact for 7?
In 2009, Canada passed the Apology Act, establishing that apologizing to somebody after an incident cannot be used in court against the person who apologized to establish their guilt or liability.
I love that.
Wow,
That's like my favorite thing.
I feel like that's the greatest protection for Canadians in,
yeah,
in
exactly.
legal
I apologize
history.
for literally everything. So
Danielle, on your question, I think room services hours, they start at like 11 or
seconds.
something in the morning and they
Yeah.
go to like 2 in the
They
evening.
go to like
Oh,
3 a.m.,
nice.
so you can get
Awesome.
chips at any time.
Ah!
Room service is great. I will leave a link to like their website below.
I always feel
Below
bad,
here.
like,
Not
even
here,
thinking
but-
about
You know what?
it
I could
because
do
it
this
was
with one
literally
shot
right
glass.
beside
I
us,
literally
so-
don't need seven.
Or neat glass.
It's true.
No, it's not so bad.
You say that now.
Yeah, it gets a little
Yeah,
harder.
maybe later when I need to use the
There
washroom,
is
I'll
like
take
a
all
front,
7 in the bathroom.
a
with me.
gas station, like right at the end.
So are we one more shot ahead of what it says there? We
Oh, hey,
started with
apparently,
Sun's
I don't know if
and
anyone saw this, but apparently Alanis Morissette's from Ottawa.
Liquor store,
Thank you very
that's
much,
a
Matt
good
Great
Dagley.
spot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dagley.
Are you
Dagwood.
guys using beer in your shots? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Beer. All the beer.
Yeah, that's
We
the point
each-
of this. For anyone arriving late, this is the Century Challenge. It's 1 shot of beer every minute for 100 minutes. And
Done 8 so far.
yeah. It's been 8, and we've got 10 seconds until the next one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Minutes go by quick, eh?
yeah. Fine.
Unless you're fucking.
They take about 60 seconds.
I don't know what that meant.
Dang.
I don't know what that meant.
I don't know, but I have some questions for your former partner.
I don't know. I think I meant to say it the other way around.
Yeah, okay, Sarah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Like, a minute feels like so much time when you're having sex, right, guys? Right, guys? Right, guys?
You just wish it would end. It just lasts so long.
I don't want to be the only one reading these.
Okay, here, give it
Okay.
up.
Well, I want to read.
Number 8.
All right. Part of Canada is on Mars, kind of. A crater on the planet was named after the town of Gander, Newfoundland, in honor of its efforts in space research.
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
We are learning things today. I learned a lot by doing this list.
Yeah,
Because I compiled this from many other lists that were on the internet. Which I gotta add, some of these facts are like pretty old, so don't hold us accountable in case they're like
That is the
slightly
first of
off.
many.
Ding!
Oh,
God.
ding!
Was not expecting that.
Time flies when you're drinking beer.
I already want to puke.
Heather Peters.
All right.
Heather Peters! Patreon! Woo!
Careful with your arms there. We got so much liquid on the table.
Sarah's out.
All right.
I'm just kidding. I'm
no,
not
no,
kidding.
no,
I'm kidding.
Here's fact number 9. The famous Canadian interjection A is actually listed in the Canadian Oxford Dictionary as a valid word.
Yep.
Someone look it up right now.
What's the
Someone
definition?
listening at home, look up A
Yeah,
and find it for me, and please send me a screenshot.
And
I
no
didn't
Urban
bring my
Dictionary
Oxford
shit,
Dictionary.
like actual Oxford Dictionary.
Oh my god, so we're almost drinking this without this water. I'm just thirsty. I'm
When I poured that first 7, I'm just like, restraint. There's a schedule.
That's why I
8
was pressuring
seconds.
so much.
Oh, all right. Cat gets the
Yeah,
next
let's
one.
pass it around the table.
3, 2,
Nice water
1.
on the table.
Ding.
The facts, the knowledge.
I like that idea.
All right.
Ah.
So our first 5 marker was a discussion about a Canadian band. Number 10 is a heritage moment, and specifically one that took place here in Halifax.
Oh, I know.
Come on.
Dispatcher
Oh, wait, sorry.
Coleman sacrificed
Vince
his
Coleman, damn
own
it.
life to save a train from the Halifax explosion, and we got the classic line of acknowledge. Which is all I remember, like, verbally from that Heritage Minute.
And you know what?
Well,
when I was a
there's
kid,
the other guy's like, come on, Vince, come on.
Yeah,
That's
when I was a
your
kid, though.
too.
When I was a kid, I went through a McDonald's drive-thru, and with my Happy Meal, I got a friggin' comic adaptation of Vince Coleman's
jealous.
contribution during the Halifax explosion.
that's
It was super dark, and I really believe it shaped me as a child.
Gosh.
Like, it ended with like a shot of him going, "No!" and like you could see his like chain, like his fob watch falling out of his pocket and shattering. It was just traumatizing.
Yeah.
Hurrah.
In a Happy Meal?
Who's reading the next one?
It was
I have
great.
hair.
All right, Kat, get the next one.
Great. Oh yeah.
keep getting, like, a
You can
random
write
thing.
a letter in any language and send it to the North Pole. Postal code H08.
H0.
Oh. 0HO. And then you will receive a letter back from Santa. I want to be the person who writes the letters back to kids.
Yeah.
I would like
wanna
to
be
be. I
Santa.
would like to write a letter to Santa asking him for the dirtiest things.
And see what they write back.
Yeah. Like I would like a Satisfier, please. That's a new vibrator that I really want. Patreon. No, I'm just joking.
Really?
Really using the Patreon money?
Really taking advantage of the ho.
Kurt, it's for science. It's for science. Park Lane Theater did a screening of all the Heritage Minutes a few years ago. That would be amazing. Ding. I love how. Why do we have to say ding?
Why
Because
not?
there was a
Have to,
ding.
but We just
So, number
We did that
12.
last year too.
It would be rude to say don't.
yeah, I know.
Quebec manufactures more than 77% of the world's maple syrup.
True.
Okay, I have a confession to make.
Please.
I
Have
don't
you
like.
never had maple syrup?
No, I don't like it.
I remember that
You
as
don't
a
like
kid.
maple
Shut your
syrup?
whore
I
mouth.
prefer Aunt Jemima's original.
Okay, I gotta agree with you there. I really like Aunt Jemima's. Although I like the light stuff. Like, that's just me. Here's the thing, though. I went...
Jay, light, really?
Yes. I think I remain so trim.
Fair
I
enough.
just did golden syrup, which I think is like cornstarch base.
Here's the thing. I went to
thick and sweet.
I went to
Yeah.
Seattle last year, and I went to a breakfast place with some of my American friends. And my friend Emily was just like, man, I hate fake maple syrup. I'm like, this is fake maple syrup? She's like, Jay, you're Canadian. You should know this.
That's not how it works.
Yes, Sugar Shacks. I live for Sugar
Ah,
Shacks.
ding.
Fuck.
I live
Which
for
one of these is the next in line?
I feel like
have no
I'm doing
idea.
better than last year,
I'll
though.
take it, Kurt.
I'm
Oh,
not-
no, that was one. I get two.
Oh, you two each? Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you already read one.
The townspeople of Nanaimo, BC race their bathtubs as part of an annual aquatic tradition.
It's hilarious.
Wait, they raise the
How do you
bathtub?
race a bathtub?
Do you like
Well, they-
attach
well,
a
Not
motor
the
to
ones that are
it?
installed in
yeah,
the
they
bathroom.
they
but-
trick them out. They just trick them out. Sometimes they'll have hoses on
tricked
them.
out
Some
bathtubs?
usually have like oars, and like they'll paddle themselves. It's quite entertaining.
It's like the pumpkin races.
Oh my god, what did I just look at?
You just looked at an almost dick pic.
Almost.
Yeah, it was
It was
borderline.
everything short.
Did you just open a dick pic?
You were looking at Sarah.
I happened to glance is all.
Were you incorrect?
I like the effects on his face.
It looked like he
that
might have
was
had
what
some
did it for
abs.
me.
Also, yeah, there was a filter that gave him like cat ears or something.
Oh,
Ding!
I heard the thing. I didn't even think.
I was talking about men with abs and cat ears, of course. Who's got the next fact?
I got it.
Take it yet. Okay.
Okay. Canada's home to the Narcissi snake pits. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Narcissi snake.
Of Manitoba, the largest orgy of garter snakes in the world.
God. Speaking of snakes,
I thought this
am
was
I
a fact
ready?
at first, and I was like, what the hell is that?
Dick pics and snakes, am I ready? Canada.
I mean, I guess technically you're
Dicks going
right.
around.
I Google imaged it, and it's literally just a
Shit, I
shit
just
ton
drank
of
one without thinking.
snakes.
Yeah,
Damn
no,
it, I
they-
keep
they-
doing
they-
that.
Fuck.
Just they all curl up in a ball and then.
Heather's like, what are you guys doing? I'm so confused. Sorry, Heather.
So perhaps every 10 we should also update the new people.
It
Yeah,
says
maybe.
Kennedy Century.
I
Ding!
don't know what a century is.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we're going to
technically it's been a
discuss Sum
century and a
41
half
now.
of Canada.
Some 41. Kurt, any thoughts?
I love something.
I went to some
I
41
loved them
concert
back in the
once.
day.
All I know
You
is that the lead
Steve-O
singer
is a,
he
a,
wasted his time and
Is he
became
not?
another
What?
casualty of
He's like a
society.
humanitarian.
well, no, yeah, he might be, but he lives in California and he's a real estate agent.
I also get your
Like, that's his
reference.
profession. He has a profile on his
Steve-O the drummer,
page.
yeah.
Steve-O
Yeah,
the drummer
yeah.
is crazy.
Oh my god.
He's
No,
doing
Steve-O
real
was
estate
hilarious.
now.
And he also,
Hang
he
on.
does real estate in
This
California.
is very
Hilarious.
important. Kurt played guitar on stage with Sum 41 at a
my
concert,
God.
You're kidding.
and he totally bombed.
Yeah, but it was bad.
He got up there and was like, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I even holding? A
I
guitar?
feel like if any band is you're
That's
going to
like
get in front of it, that's an
my
okay band to
nightmare,
in front of.
Like,
I got up
We're
and I was
going
like,
to- we're going
what
to
key
see-
is it in?
we're going to see one of my favorite bands in
Oh,
September, Coheed and Cambria, and I have this vision of
Where,
like,
Montreal?
oh, Toronto. I have this like
Serious, no.
vision of
I might
us
go see
going
my
there,
shit.
and I
I
get
feel like
invited
you
up
just
on
drank
stage
3
to
by
play a song
mistake.
that I practiced, and I just can't remember it at all, and that's
terrible.
a nightmare.
We're at 16.
17. You drank one before that.
Yeah,
17.
17.
What
We're
was I
17.
20% of the world's fresh water is in Canada.
think I
And it has
got
more
tickets to
lakes
Montreal.
than country.
But,
Than
it's
any
the
other
same
country?
night as
Yeah,
the
more
Aqua
licks.
and Prozac
Hold
concert
on, hold on.
here.
What
Country.
exactly does it say?
What did I say?
You said there's more
it
lakes
has
than
more
country.
lakes than country.
Like more land, basically, right?
Still go to the
We're just looking at water right now.
Was I right?
No, you were not.
Is
It was.
protest
It's
different as well?
more lakes than any
Any
other
other
country.
And then the venue is set.
Just underwater.
Totally different meaning. Totally different. So yeah, anyone who's just joining in right now, we're doing 100 shots of beer, 1 per minute for 100 minutes. And it's 5 seconds until we have to do number 18.
Number
It's gonna be number
18.
18, and here we
Oh,
go.
wow.
Ding!
I just want to note that I'm feeling very warm.
We do
Well,
have
you're
a
looking
fan running,
hot.
and the windows are all open in this apartment.
This happened last year too. I got very warm.
It is like one of the hottest
Oh, by the
days of
way,
year.
my shirt says Canadian Drinking Team.
It does, I noticed.
What does it say?
Jay, stop looking.
Canadian Drinking Team.
Oh, that's
I'm looking.
cute.
I wasn't looking at her shirt. I was looking at her boobs.
Shit! What?
Oh, do not leave me hanging.
I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Where were we?
No, 17 right there.
Oh, here we go. The Westro Baptist Church
Oh,
and its
Westro.
members are banned from entering Canada!
I'm
Fuck
waiting
y'all!
for that.
That's how you do
That's a lot of red.
a band.
Hang on, who was it? Was it someone did an interview? Was it? Oh, fuck, who was it?
Dang.
Russell Brand did an interview with the Westeros. Wow, we
Westboro?
had no
Yeah.
time to talk about that one.
No, I think I remember watching part of that.
That was great.
And, like, what do they even say to
Here we
Russell
go.
fucking-
Here's a discussion point. Hawaiian pizza was actually
Love
invented.
Shut up.
It was actually invented by an Ontario man, not by the Hawaiians.
Well, of course.
Well, yeah.
Do
Hawaiians
we
know
like pineapple on
Nope.
pizza?
Nope.
Raise your hand if you say yes.
I like it.
It does not
good.
belong.
So it's the women.
I like
versus
them
the
on
men in
nachos
this
too.
case.
They're good.
I guess.
Yeah.
Live stream people listening. Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay?
In my defense, like I don't
Yes.
like anything.
No, Matt.
Matt
Matt.
says it's gross.
Yes, Matt.
I concur.
Everyone would agree with me.
Of course.
Dudes and no pineapple.
What's
I
with,
enjoy-
is this
I
a
enjoy
man
the sweet
thing?
with the salty.
See, I know you do.
Yeah,
You're struggling to pour that drink.
I'm good.
There you go. Oh,
Dang.
Shit. Fuck. Okay.
We have paper towel when you need it.
I'm gonna vomit.
That was number 20.
no, you're not. You're
Why
good.
would you vomit?
You're
Number
gross.
seven.
We're 20.
We are
You two
1/5
already?
of the way through.
I don't know what's happening.
This
Did you two
year's
already?
century is brought to you by Bounty.
Can you read 19?
I got you. All right, here's fact number
The
19.
quicker picker upper.
At the Bay of Fundy in Nova Scotia, you can run on the seabed
No, you can't.
in a not since Moses run. Wasn't it Jesus who did the walking on water bit?
That's true. Moses split the
Most part of
seas.
the water.
But you have to make it across before the 100 billion tons of water rush back.
You're burping so much.
No, trust me, that's just the tip of the fucking iceberg.
Fuck. Heather Peters, you guys are going to poison yourselves before you hit on.
3,
Trust me.
2, 1.
Shit.
I've been prepping
Listen,
my
guys.
dinner
Damn, here we
since
go.
Yesterday.
A minute is not a lot of time.
Oh man,
All right,
I grew up with that.
By
That
the
lampshade.
ceiling light?
Everyone's grown up with that one.
number 20.
Did you just point at the lampshade and say, I grew up with that?
It's not even a lampshade.
Similar one.
It's just a light fixture. All right, hey, fact number 20. Jenny Trout was Canada's first
out of my head.
female doctor. So again,
first-
Jenny
Oh, no,
Trout.
wait. Is that a heritage moment?
No, it is not.
No.
Is it?
Wait.
It's number 20. Maybe
Yeah,
it is.
it
It is. Yeah, it is the dog, the female doctor.
Does
who works
anyone
at the-
remember? Oh, yeah, she shows the penis. She shows the dong.
There's an anatomy
I don't
picture.
remember
I
this
do
one.
not remember
I
that.
remember that. I remember
What
that.
does she say? What does she say? She says something.
I need these penises back.
You look trashed already.
I
Fuck.
Dang.
What does she say?
What?
No, that's
Down to
what,
5. and
whatever
she's
she
coming
say,
up.
that's what she said.
hey,
Yeah. I just
did
lost
you
it.
folks know that there's an area in the Hudson Bay region that has less gravity than the rest of the planet?
I did
Thanks,
not.
Dolly Parton.
Yeehaw! Thanks for listening, everybody.
I have nothing to say about that.
There.
Do we have anything to say about that fact?
Less
I mean,
gravity.
Anything?
How does anything have less gravity? I don't know the math to math that out.
Yeah, neither do I.
I feel like there's so much
Trashed, I
complicated
mean
math.
talking about light shades. Well, you wanna know what?
At least nobody's wearing one yet.
You cannot determine or decide when nostalgia hits.
I'm just trying not to flash everybody with my skirt. Just stay down.
Sarah, it's from an upward
Yeah,
angle.
it's upward
You're
angle.
fine.
Angles! Can we? Oh,
Ding.
fuck. Fuck.
Fact.
That is number 23.
22.
Yes.
Up to 30% of Canada is covered in trees and thick forest.
Fuck yes, Mother
Yeah,
Nature.
that was
Forestry.
like every single article I read was like, we have a lot of forest.
We do.
I mean, we do.
Yeah.
If you
We
look at
got-
the population of Canada, it's all within like a band under like right beside the states. Like, and I don't know if I'm explaining it well enough, but you know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah.
Everyone lives by the border.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a way easier way of saying
Yes.
that.
What are you guys doing? I came in late and I'm so confused.
Who is that?
That's the second one of those you've had.
Yeah, that's Heather. Heather, we're doing the century. It's 100 shots of beer in 100 minutes.
You should have a little. Is there a little
Canada.
bio on the video? Can you do that? No,
I didn't
Not
put
anymore.
a bio in.
Yeah, too late now.
Although I kind of want to live stream this from Instagram at the same time. Is that weird?
No.
I don't know if my webcam will handle it though. And I believe that's Ding. There it is.
You read that already, she says. I read the same text twice.
You're spilling.
I'm sorry, I'd give this to you, Kurt, but I
You
want to
drunk
one.
twat!
How dare you?
So, fun fact, y'all. Prostitution laws are hazy in Canada. The purchase of sexual services are criminalized, but the sexual services are allowed under certain conditions. If that makes any sense at all.
That judge lied to me!
I love that I copy and pasted that word for word from whatever article I don't...
Why did that just stop? Go into detail.
You want to know what? I did this in like
You're
10
not allowed
minutes.
to ask anyone for sex. But you can sell like sexual services, and that's legal. But people cannot ask you for sexual services because that's
You grab my
illegal.
purse.
Hang on.
Prostitution laws are weird to begin
What?
with.
So if you just have a prostitute,
Oh, Ding!
I'm
It's
doing
like-
it! I'm doing it! Just so everybody knows I'm doing it.
She is doing it right here.
what
It's
you
like
got?
selling is legal and
It.
fucking is legal, so why isn't selling fucking legal?
Right. That makes no
That is
sense.
a direct George Carlin quote, by the way.
Fact number 24.
What were you doing?
I don't
You
want
got
to
it first.
Instagram live this.
Canada has been invaded twice by Americans, both in 1775 and 1812.
I remember what happened in 1812. Do you?
I wasn't there. How do you remember it? Oh,
I remember it
what
from
kind-
history class,
Matt wants
smartass.
to know what kind
We're
of
in a
beer we
skirt.
are all drinking.
Oh,
Okay, I'm drinking Molson Canadian
obviously.
because I'm a fan of branding.
Kat and I are drinking Keith's Red Amber Ale.
11 goddamn seconds!
I just pour more.
What is even a minute is that?
I am drinking a delightful beer. Oh, look, ding!
Ding!
I'm drinking
Fuck
Miller
me.
High
I
Life.
hate beer. I really do.
Now someone else answer the question. See what I did there?
I see what you did there. You missed a fact.
No, I still got a fact.
Okay, new fact.
Oh,
band.
it's a band. The Tragically Hip.
Oh,
Discuss.
I mean, for one thing, we lost Gord Downey last year, and that is a tragedy, if I may be a little bit witty in this.
Get out!
Ah!
Jay moved in with me a year ago.
And now I'm being
year
thrown
later,
Kurt,
he's out.
is there a tripod around you? There should
out.
be.
Besides Kurt,
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah.
Look in that area. There should be a tripod in my bag. I want to Instagram live this shit too. Yes!
Oh my god.
Sorry,
5
tripod.
seconds.
Fuck!
Well, we did not discuss much.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Tragically
R.I.p.
Hip. Rest in peace, Gord Downey.
I'm going to take another one.
That was
I
for you, buddy.
Heather.
Stick around for a jam session afterwards where we may or may not play some hip songs.
The largest Sony big screen TV can be found in Toronto's Rogers Centre.
You heard that earlier, didn't you?
He did. He practiced it all
I'm
night.
going to read this again.
Jesus!
Fairly good, I guess.
Okay, so we're 27 shots in, and I think I'm starting to feel it.
I will admit I do feel like you're
fine.
alive.
This is.
like-
I'm fine.
When I stand up, we'll see. We'll see when I stand up.
I believe you.
Not okay.
We're 1/4 of
This
the
is not
way
okay.
in.
This is not okay. I'm
Other
gonna
than
make
this
it.
is-
I'm gonna make it to 40 at
It
least.
doesn't
At least
require
40.
it.
No, it just did happen.
Oh,
Beer amplifies it.
That it does.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Bullshit.
You're full of lies.
Oh,
Sarah
hi.
says.
That snuck up on us.
Did you hear that?
Who said that?
Heather.
Heather.
You're full of lies, Sarah. But what, Heather? What do you want from me?
Okay.
You gotta stop waving your arms around while
Glad
I'm
we can
pouring
help.
my next shot.
Okay.
Matt's getting drunk just watching this.
We're on the
Yes!
We're on 27th fact, and
much
we're on the
red.
20. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, Canada consumes more mac and cheese than any other country in the world.
Yes!
Grab dinner, bitch!
This was actually everywhere, too. Apparently, we buy way more mac and cheese
Yeah.
than any other country.
Because
Like,
even
do
if
we
we
buy-
didn't have to eat craft dinner, we'd still eat craft dinner. We'd just eat more.
Do I buy craft dinner or macaroni?
I think they're. I don't know. It didn't specify in the quote, but like.
Regardless, I just want to say,
It's like a Venn diagram.
as a little tip for
All craft
everybody,
dinner is macaroni, not all
put some
macaroni
garlic
is craft
butter.
dinner.
I heard that. I was reading that today, actually, on
Put
Reddit.
some what?
garlic butter.
Garlic
yes.
butter and
I'm a fan of ketchup. I just like ketchup in my.
How does this
macaroni
work?
and cheese.
I
I
also
want you to take a shot. And
I don't know,
then
but
tell
you better
y'all
figure it
about
out
this.
quick because
What is happening? I didn't even... Okay, I gotta catch up my pouring.
My friend Ricky
Definitely thought you
told
said
me about,
porn.
or actually showed me, that there are actual pre-made sticks of garlic butter.
There is.
Which I had never
Yeah,
experienced
they-
in
yeah.
my life before like a year ago.
What? I
And it
can't
has
read.
changed my
Okay.
she's saying that you're not
You
going
won't
to
make it to 40.
35
35
times.
tops.
I'm going
Yes.
to make
Yeah.
50.
Yes.
Matt Dudley
Okay.
says hot dogs and KD.
Yeah.
So
Yum.
old
My
Quebec is
children,
still.
my childhood.
Shit! I gotta re-pour my
Okay.
picture.
But Oscar
Why is
Mayer
my picture
wieners
lower than
are
everyone
no
else?
longer
Yeah,
sold
I
in
refilled mine
Canada.
already.
Okay.
So like I can't. Oscar
Cap me,
Mayer
I've also
wieners are,
refilled
like,
hers.
the greatest.
I think I need to go get my other growler.
Old Quebec is still walled off as is in a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
It is
Oh! Oh, Quebec is cute.
gold.
I like
It's
Old Quebec.
gorgeous.
I've never
You
been.
doing all right?
It's gorgeous.
You doing good?
You might have to take a break.
Gorgeous.
Go
lay down
to
somewhere.
Carnival if
Cool
you
off.
can, because there are ice sculptures everywhere.
Oh, I'd like to.
You're okay. You're okay.
It is.
I assume that's in the winter.
Control is
It's
an
like
illusion.
January. It's
Control
so
is an
cold.
illusion. Control is an illusion.
Thanks, Anonymous.
Oh shit. I need a paper towel.
Yes.
We have paper
Bounty.
towel. We were prepared for
Thank you.
this.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Ah!
Sarah, if you want to get the next fact, I just need to get my...
What number are we on?
We're on
29.
It should be 30 or 29 on there.
It's 29. Whatever the countdown thing says.
Oh, okay.
The lowest temperature ever recorded in Canada was in Snag, YT? Where- You got at minus 63 degrees.
Gross.
Celsius or
terrible.
Fahrenheit?
I think it's Celsius.
No, I would hope Fahrenheit.
No, but I
Would
assume
hope,
Celsius.
but probably Celsius.
If it's a Canadian thing, it should be Celsius, right?
Fuck! 10 seconds! Okay.
I've got my growler. I'm ready.
It's all good, guys. We're fine.
Ding!
Dang.
Good timing.
Oh, you gotta drink.
This beer was as long as you take it within the minute, it's fine.
This is like a train wreck. I can't look away.
And we don't have a way out until firefighters dig us out hours later. I got it. Okay, so we're on fact number 30.
I gotta
Sit
pee.
down.
I gotta pee. I'm bringing in that.
Okay, you go. Take your shot.
First pee break.
All right. Fact number 30. Sports coach James Naismith's invention of basketball
But I need
is
those
featured
baskets back.
in one of our Heritage Minutes. We got 13 seconds to discuss the Heritage Minute.
But I need those baskets back.
Yeah. Well, why don't we cut a hole in the basket? Cut out the bottom of the basket.
But I need those baskets back.
Dribble it, Ned, dribble it. And his version of dribbling is just the left or right thing. Bullshit. Fuck you.
Dang.
We believe you.
The door's closed. Do not go in. Is there no lock on the door?
There's no lock.
During our New Year's party, the lock.
We're not
decided to
talking
just
about you.
fuck off.
That sucks.
So I
Yeah.
put the sign on there. And
That's
it's
good.
All right, fact number
I love
31.
how it says thanks management.
Yeah, that was our idea.
Okay.
All right, fact number 31. The official phone number for Canada
Oh,
is 1-800-O-Canada.
I kind of want to call it.
Now, I want to know if that is the letter O or the
Oh,
number
zero?
0.
That's a good question.
It's got ooh.
I don't know. It doesn't have
I'm
like the
assuming it's a
little
letter.
cross across the 0. So I assume it's all. I also assume it's the letter. That would make the
Sarah,
most
you
sense.
apparently
Yeah,
need a
she does have an
wire
empty
swipe.
shot,
Is that
so
a
maybe
lilac?
she
Like
poured
your-
it down the
Oh, I
toilet.
love that.
or
I
maybe
took
she
it.
drank
I took it. I took it right down. What was the fact?
Just be on the
Ding!
tree, like right outside my
Me.
bedroom.
It's too
yeah,
quick.
same. I had like a lilac bush on my
I spilled
property.
everywhere.
That's one of my mom's favorite flowers. So
Guys, we need
Yeah,
to
they're so
keep
nice.
this podcast on track.
Number 32. Canada has 6 time zones.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, can I just say,
About time zones?
I don't know, can you?
time zones are mind-blowing to me.
why?
The idea that you can be in one place and then another, and then at the time be different, is really, really weird to me.
I'm sorry. Just
Wasn't there another commercial about standard time that on?
I need more. Is there another? Is there another Canadian there?
We
No.
have-
You almost
so
asked for a Coors Light, didn't you?
Pacific. We
Didn't
have
you?
Alberta.
After the shot, I'll go get more. I'll go fill
Hey,
up.
I got one for you. I got one.
Ontario,
Kurt, I need you right
Quebec,
now.
Atlantic.
Hey,
Buddy,
what's
I
a
need
Coors Light and Sex in the Canoe have in common?
What?
They're both fucking near water.
Yeah, there.
Hang on.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Careful. You almost knocked over one of my shots again.
Me or Sarah?
Yeah, her. Who do you think?
Yes. Alright, next fact. Ocean Falls in BC has on average 330 days of rain a year.
God damn. Really?
Which is
a lot
why
of-
I do not live there.
That's like all but like 30 days.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna last.
No, we
You're
figured that out.
doing well.
I need more Coors Light in my picture. Why is my
It's not
picture?
Coors Light. It's
It's
mostly
also a picture.
Canadian.
It's a picture, not a picture.
Dear God.
Oh, yes, she is, Heather. She getting there. We're gonna get
Why is my picture less than everybody else?
Because I've been refilling mine.
We're gonna get her past 40 to beat her goal from last year. And then
41. That's
41.
all we need to get through.
And they're gonna hit me in the face.
Ding!
Shit.
2 of the largest lakes in the world are found in the Northwest Territories. They are the Great Bear Lake and Great Slave Lake.
You spit all over my fucking eye.
All all together.
Oh my god.
I'm done. I might have to.
No, come on. You're only at 35 right now.
I haven't
Just
seen the shot
6.
yet. I haven't seen the shot yet.
Okay,
What
so
was your number
You're
last
34.
year?
Yeah, I got 20.
okay,
Sarah, you're fine.
You know what?
35.
She'll get
What
there
was the
eventually.
fact? I have tuned you up.
Yeah, I didn't even hear that one.
Largest freshwater lakes in the world are Great Bear Lake and Great Slave Lake in the Northwest Territories.
I mean, that's cool. Is this mine?
This is
That's yours.
This is going downhill quick.
Hilarious.
I feel like I'm still on the episode. You need to stop putting it down so hard. You're going to trash like. All right, dang.
I need to refill. My problem is that I haven't
Just
refilled.
when you put the picture down, just
No.
don't put it down all the way over on my side.
Alright,
Okay.
fact 35,
That-
which is, of course, another fiver, so this is a discussion topic. We have the Bare Naked Lady.
Oh yeah. Bare naked ladies are great. Never mind all the
How
drug
have we not
charges.
had a ban for forever?
How have
You
we
made
not
the list
had a
though.
ban?
Oh, is it full?
Because we've had
What
a
do you
lot
got?
of very
Yes,
good
it
moments.
is.
Bare naked ladies. What do we think?
I love them.
We approve.
Man, bare naked ladies are a Canadian treasure.
Yeah.
I mean, friggin' $1 million alone.
I can't embarrass my country right now. Everybody talk about bare naked ladies while I focus on my life.
You don't know anything about the bare naked
Sarah,
ladies,
you're not
do
even
you?
drinking the whole.
I'm trying to
thing.
refill. I'm trying to refill.
Well, just,
Do you see her like half shots?
No,
you
there?
know what?
this
At
is
this
a
point,
good-
I don't
Fuck
think
you.
it really matters.
Fuck you, Kurt. Fuck
let's
you.
just make it so she gets through this alive.
I'm gonna die, and it's all because I love Intoxicated. Shit! What?
Hey, can I get my charger?
Yeah.
Stop being
Just so I
so
don't-
concerned about charging.
Well, I just got my phone back.
Unplug, man. All right, that was shot number 37. Do we have a fact?
Holy
Number
shit! I'm
36?
3
Oh,
away
sorry,
from my.
you're spilling.
Guys, I can do 45 or 50.
Just get to 41. That's all we ask.
In Canada,
Okay.
the average life expectancy at birth is 81.16 years.
I like
Yeah,
that.
wow, that's
I
pretty
don't
good.
think that's too bad.
And that is the 6th highest in the world.
Screw that. I'm gonna make 81.67.
I don't think that's.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
there's more in there.
There's
There's
chocolate.
chocolate in there.
Hang on, these are all all Canadian. These are all Canadian, okay?
Hell yeah.
These are all Canadian.
Oh,
Coffee crisp.
Give me one of those.
Did you get crunchies?
Crunchy.
Yes.
Crunchy.
Oh,
You
I'll
want
take
that?
a crunchy. Ding. Also, there's Smarties.
I apparently got 2 crunchies.
Crunchies? Crunchies is a totally different bar.
So the population of Canada, and I don't know if this is right.
This is right. I looked it up. I said population of Canada 2018. Google search.
Thanks, Google.
It's 3695.
Hold on, let me see.
36.95.
So that's like our floor of the
36.95 million?
Yeah, what number are we?
Right here. It just says 36.95. So we have 36.95 people in Canada.
Who's looking at the live chat? Can someone read me?
36.95 million people.
Oh my god. Ah, dang.
I need to take it down.
I'm gonna take a shot.
The average Canadian watches 21 hours of television per week. That's a lot.
Does that count
like
Netflix?
Too little.
128,000 Canadian households have TVs in the bathroom.
Bloody dog.
Television in their
Okay.
bathroom.
Okay, but in that situation, do phones count?
Yeah, that's the thing. If I
No,
have my phone in
because
the
if that were
bathroom,
the case, there'd be 36.95 million TVs in the
I
bathroom.
don't understand. Because, like, I have my phone in the bathroom. I don't need a TV.
Guys,
So
I
you
need to
do not
get
need
to
phones.
41. Danielle,
You've
please.
got 2
You're my
more.
best friend, and I know
Okay.
you have a better liver than I do.
Stats Canada, as of July 1st, said that there are 36.7 million people living in Canada. Thank you, Heather!
What's she saying? I can't see shit.
Katja said it.
Exactly what Katja said. 36.7 million.
Bathroom
Ding,
TV.
ding, motherfuckers.
Okay, the average Canadian. Oh wait, we're right.
Ding ding.
The age at first marriage for men is 29 years, 27.4 years for women. That's just depressing.
Well, Jay, we're
Right?
Yeah.
I want to kill myself.
I don't know. I mean, our age disparity.
Oh no!
No, I am 27 and you are 29. So,
Did you
unless
just
we're
spill
getting
again?
married like
No,
right
I
now.
did a little. What?
I was gonna say I'm 27 and he's currently 29.
Oh.
So we
What's
need
the
to get
age?
married right now to hit the average.
Guys, I need to get to 50. Please, God.
Years old before you get married?
Sarah,
I think
you
she
have
meant the-
beaten your record right now.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Have I?
we've
No,
had
she's
40.
met her.
Wait, where's
she's
the
met her
candy?
record.
I met. Okay,
Heather wants
One
to know
more
what
and
the
you beat your
stats
record.
are.
room
What are
service.
the divorce stats?
Fuck!
Okay.
God damn it!
This is number 41.
I think I'm
Okay,
done after this. I think I'm done.
No, you're not.
You are done whenever you want to be done.
1991.
You're done when I say you are.
Ignore him.
Tell me about that
Yes.
91.
Yes, ignore me.
Okay, does this mean the year
Terrible
that
thing to say.
commercial
Yeah.
came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Done what I tell
In 91.
You're so smart.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking.
Anyway,
Anyway,
look up the divorce
Heritage
stats.
moment.
Heritage Moment commercial. An African American escapes to Canada along the Underground Railroad.
Yes,
Underground
yes.
Railroad.
What?
Was there any quotes from that episode?
Probably.
Or
There
that?
was like
I
when she
don't
meets her,
remember any-
her brother or
I
husband
vaguely
or something,
remember
and
that
she hugs
one.
him, but I don't
Yeah,
remember what she says.
Like, I feel like that was one that didn't get aired as much
Kurt,
as like
Yeah.
the
Heather
basketball
says
one
that
or the
Sarah's
hell
gonna
that's
spew
supposed
on
to be.
you.
I'm not gonna spew anywhere. And if you're gonna spew,
Wait, hold on.
If she's gonna spew on anybody, she's gonna spew on me.
Jay,
Dang.
fuck.
According to Stats Canada, this is from Matt, who has been following, about 38% of all marriages taking place in 2004 will have ended in divorce by 2035.
That's actually
That's
kind
Yes,
of.
Heather, that is depressing.
It is depressing, but you want to know what? Get divorced.
Not you in particular, just people in general. She's like,
Wow.
Not you. I just mean if you're not happy, you gotta do it.
It's what the cool kids are doing.
Oh my goodness.
Do you hear that, Heather? Apparently you have to get divorced.
I should probably not
Heather
be on
says
this
that's
live.
depressing.
I should probably not be on this live stream right now. I still have to take a shot.
It's your live stream. It's literally
Yo, did
yours.
someone
Or maybe she
open
made
up
like
all
a
that
scared
stuff 'cause I
angry
want
Guys!
that.
face thing.
42. I made it to 42.
Yes, you did.
Heather, Candy, or Heather. Sarah, Candy.
Are we eating the candy?
Well, we've already dug in.
But, sorry, I don't mean to.
It's here for this.
You've already beaten your record. You bail anytime you want to.
I think I have to tap out as the host of the show.
Hey, you know where the bell is.
Ring that bell.
Yeah, that was a half beer shot. I think you're done.
I have the whole minute, Jay. What's the fact? Have we deserted this entirely?
hold on.
You have deserted it. I
It's
heard the
It's
last
my
one.
turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. I'm sort of bumping this microphone next to me. So we're on fact number 42.
Sarah, give me that bag.
All right.
You know
Here's the. Oh, this is actually a really fun fact. The baseball glove was invented in Canada in 1883.
The baseball glove.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's usually on your left hand, but I mean that's only if you're right-handed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is in here?
The fact
Oh,
that
the
this is
candy.
being recorded right now makes me entirely you guys. I
Hey,
love you
guess
all.
what? Dane.
I have deserted my
Oh,
porn.
what candy? I want this candy.
50. I need to get to 50. I need to get to 50.
You don't
Well,
need to
I
get to
don't
50.
Buy Nestle products
I need to get
for
to
myself
50.
anymore because Nestle
Alright.
is an evil
Yeah,
person.
they
So
are.
40.
So
fact
the
num-
chances that I have being smart is I'll take them.
Yeah.
Don't
Smart?
buy Nestle, but thanks room service.
Don't buy Nestle.
Thank you, room service. What's the fact?
Fact number 43. The first indoor ice hockey game took place on March 3rd, 1875 at the Victoria Skating Rink in Montreal.
Montreal.
Matt Tagley says I want a donaire.
Where is he from?
Donaire. Everybody always wants a donaire, except me, because I'm
Just so you guys know, I'm taking the
I don't
shot.
either, Jay.
Good job, Sarah. I feel like you're having your second win right now.
compatible, bro.
I
just hit
feel
the mic.
like I might die.
Matt just said he thinks his relationship just ended because of this podcast.
And ding. There it is. All right. Let me just do this shot, and I'll get you your next fact.
You guys, you want to know what? I'm sorry.
You're out. Come on.
You have one left. Just do this one last.
So
Well, you're already at 45.
I know, peer pressure,
You're
sorry.
already at
You don't have to do
45.
it.
Do
She
whatever
says
you
I'm
need to do.
sorry and then goes to pour another shot.
Okay, so fact number 44.
Be careful.
The Canadian motto is A mare usque ad mare. It means from sea to sea.
Oh, good Latin, baby.
C to C, which I feel like is
C
kind
to C
of.
to C. Just saying.
Isn't that part of the American national anthem? From sea to shining sea.
5 more, Sarah. You can do it. You got this.
Oh my goodness.
Heather wants to puke watching you do this, Sarah.
Heather knows how much I'm suffering right now.
I don't
Okay.
get it. They're just shots of beer.
Okay. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tap out at 50.
dang.
I'm gonna tap out at 50, and then I'm gonna go
She's
behind
drugged
there.
through osmosis. Our next thing is the discussion topic.
Sarah, stop.
Oh,
That's what
goodness.
you just said, too. You
It
spelled
is
a lot.
Alanis Morissette, whom I have heard
You need a paper towel.
was actually
need
from
paper
Ottawa.
towel.
So when we were discussing about artists from Ottawa,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Here's the thing. Here's
I
the only thing I need to know.
Alanis
Can we
Morissette.
have
The
some
only
paper
thing I need to
towel?
know about Alanis Morissette
thank
is
you.
that she played God in Dogma by
I
Kevin
love
Smith.
that movie.
She was great in that
Fun
movie, and it
fact.
was a great movie. So,
Fun fact, her drummer was Taylor Hawkins.
who's Taylor Hawkins?
He's the drummer for the Foo Fighters.
Oh,
Sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
he's the guy
cool.
who was a drummer for a drummer.
He's the blonde guy, right?
Yes,
He's
it's the
blonde
blonde
hair?
guy. It's the other funny guy, other than Dave Grohl.
Yeah, he's really, he looks nice as a woman and just stuff like
Okay,
that.
I just want to apologize.
Sure, yes.
Yeah, he looks good.
He's the most womanly-like
Yeah, he's feminine.
of the Foo Fighters.
I need to just
Tap out.
Dang!
Do it. Tap out. Tap out.
Come out!
And then we'll talk about Canadian inventions.
Woo!
Is
How
that
is this not even halfway? How is this a thing? What's the Canadian inventions?
Yeah. So they
I'm
include
halfway.
the game Trivial Pursuit,
Ah.
which Scott Abbott and Chris Haney invented. The telephone, which of course Alexander Graham Bell invented. Basketball, which
Yeah, there's
we've
one over there.
discussed in a heritage moment.
Sorry,
And
you need to go
the
to bed.
snowmobile.
The snowmobile was invented
Joseph
here.
Armand Bombardier.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm done.
47. She beat her old record by 7 shots.
That's so sad.
Heather
That is
doesn't
not
want you
sad
to
at all. That is a lot.
Sarah, don't puke.
Don't-
Eat some fucking
Don't puke,
crackers.
Do it for Heather.
Chips.
Do it. Yeah. Matt says have some chips.
And dang.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck, that went quick, eh?
Oh fuck! I spilled on my
I'm
shorts.
so happy right now. Because
Y'all want to learn about insulin?
Look at my short.
Yes.
It's a hormone
No.
My
I
car's
thought it was mold.
by the pancreas.
Penicillin.
And it was first isolated at the University of Toronto in the school year of 1921 to 1922 by Dr. Roderick Banting and Charles Best.
Speaking of insulin,
Charles
I have
Best.
to give my cat insulin twice a day.
Stop it.
Fun fact.
He is.
She's just too sweet.
He's too sweet. He's like I found out this year he was diabetic. I thought he was just getting old. Like he was starting to like act a little more lethargic, and then I took him to the vet, and they're like, "Yeah, he's totally diabetic, and you have to give him like twice a day, 2 units of insulin." But he bounced back. He's doing awesome now. So great.
that's nice.
Yeah, I love him.
Kitty.
I'm happy for him.
It's good that medical science has progressed. Dang.
I
For
know.
that
Yeah.
Kurt, Heather bets that you get through the 100 like a champ because your liver is already pickled.
Guys, I'm relying on you to carry this.
And Beth
I guarantee at least one of us will make it to the end.
shots of liquor. We would have all been on the floor long ago.
Well, yeah, obviously.
You guys seriously on to drink.
I'm not in frame right now. I hope not.
No, you're not. I mean, how would you be?
Such a fucking pussy, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Here's a
You're
quick
good.
fact. Newfoundland did not become a province until 1949, which is 20 years late early of 69.
That's right. Until then,
Am
they
I
were still a
right?
British colony.
Am I right? Kurt, would you like to read them?
Sure.
Great. Fabulous. Sarah, how
Right.
you doing?
10 seconds until shot number 4.
There
I
are-
love you guys so much.
Sarah, there are red Solo cups beside the fridge at the very, very top of that thing. Go get yourself some water, girl.
Cheers.
Ooh.
I don't see any red Solo cups.
Beside the fridge to the left.
The beer, named after Canada, is called Molson Canadian.
Oh my
Founded.
god!
founded
Is that
in
what Sarah
Mon-
was drinking?
Yep, that is in fact.
Oh
what
my
Sarah's
god,
drinking.
it's the same beer.
It was founded in Montreal in 1786. Molson Coors Canada is the oldest brewery in North America and continues to produce beer
Wait,
on the
which one?
site.
I thought it was in the U.S. now, isn't it?
Wait. Molson
Molson
Canadian?
Coors Canadian. So,
Sorry.
Molson Coors Canadian is the oldest brewery in North America and continues to produce beer on the site of the original brewery.
That I didn't know, and I know that on the Keith store we claim that we're one of the oldest
Tap
working
or the
breweries
Brita
in
in the
North
door of the
America.
fridge.
Probably.
It does say one of these, so we can
Yeah.
say that like we're
They
the
are
oldest
the
one.
oldest, yeah.
So I guess I'll
We're
just
at
have
the
to look
50
into
mark
that later.
point, guys.
If
No,
anybody
we
is
have
looking at
50.
this
Yeah,
later,
it's like we've-
ding!
We're at 51 now, so we've gone past. We're halfway through.
We
over
have
halfway.
been halfway through the century.
I just want to say that
If
I'm the
anybody's-
host of the show, but I love everybody, and I'm sorry that I'm such a pussy.
Okay,
What's the
you
next
need to
fact?
stop apologizing like that.
I'm Canadian.
Hold on, pardon me. The
No, I
first,
mean by calling yourself a pussy.
a First Nations
Let me sit
family
down. I'm gonna sit
teaches
down.
early settlers how to make maple syrup.
That was a Heritage Moment commercial. I remember that. And then
How
it
have you
ends
not-
with them having maple butter on a stick and she's writing a letter. And that's all I remember.
Yeah, if anybody is looking, is watching in the comments and wants to look into this, maybe just see, like, do a Google search on oldest North American brewery or something like that. I'm curious and I want to know the answer.
The reason
I
it's
feel
curious
so
is because
good.
both Jay and I have worked at the
What?
Alexander Keith's brewery, who are like, we're the oldest brewery
One
in
of the.
Canada.
We say one of the. And
Dang.
oh, dang.
How are you
Tiny
guys?
shit.
I feel like a failure.
No, don't.
Don't at all.
That is correct, Alex. His birthday is October 5th. And let me tell you, having worked his birthday party event, it is a terrifying thing.
We have a countdown
pub crawl
clock
there
in our.
before.
In
I
our
loved that.
Bottle
That was a
shop.
fun night.
For October 5th?
Oh yeah,
Oh, shit.
countdown clock. It goes
All right.
year round.
Kurt, what do you got?
Hold on.
Mazas.
Matt Dagley says,
Mazas.
founded in Montreal in 1786, the Molson Brewery is the oldest brewery in North America and
Seems
continues to
open. Oh, you
produce
got the
beer
opening.
on the side of the original brewery. So Molson Canadian, I guess.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, it does say he's the oldest brewery in North America.
Oh, you've got this.
Yeah. You could have said that.
Oh my God, this is fact number 49.
It's like a
Foods we think of as
I
being
hate that feeling
Canadian
you feel when
include
there's a strain on
female
your
back
face.
bacon,
My phone.
poutine,
Yeah.
Where's
maple
Right
syrup,
Yeah.
and Timbits.
Oh my.
Where?
Yeah.
It's right.
And then it says in brackets, small donuts from Tim Hortons. Come on!
Small door.
Why just the small ones?
Those
Timbits?
Timbits.
Fun fact here, everybody.
Oh,
Canadians drink more fruit juice per capita than any other country.
I don't
I
drink
can
juice
account
ever.
for like all of the
Drink
apple
century.
juice in that
I love me
statistic.
some apple juice.
I
What number are we
loves
on?
me
Are we on the
some
same
apple
number on the
juice.
screen?
Sure.
I'll check.
Kurt, I feel like you and I agree on a lot of things.
Yeah.
We also apparently go to the same barber, so I don't know. That's
Yes, the barber in my
Not
bathroom.
wasted.
because he and I obviously have more body mass than you do.
Higher tolerance.
A small amount more.
Kat, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I am
Like
currently
two
live streaming this
Sarahs.
on my Instagram.
I keep forgetting that this is
can do
a
that.
podcast as well. I just want to say, fuck.
Ooh, ding! Ding!
Oops.
Ding ding!
Ding dong. We got our first Patreon because of last year's Canada Day century.
Okay.
So Tyler, if you're listening, you're fucking awesome.
Okay, so each Canadian eats an average of 190 eggs
The guy I
per
work
year.
with just added me on Facebook.
I don't
I-
eat any eggs. Well, I
that's
eat
always
some eggs.
awkward.
I
I
think
don't
that's
eat eggs ever.
Oh, really?
Unless they're in something.
Exactly, that's how I feel. If it's like in a cake or anything like that, I'll eat it, but I will not
Yeah.
eat eggs otherwise.
Exactly.
I take issue with eggs. I had a rooster at one point, so I have like, I feel it's hard to eat eggs after that.
I don't even have that context. I'm just a picky fucking eater.
Yeah.
Oh boy, are you?
Listen to
No,
Jay's,
I am the picky
Jay's
eater.
episode on Intoxicated.
That's right. My
I forget-
first episode.
I forget what number it is.
40 something, I feel like.
No way.
Maybe. I
Like
don't know.
20.
How many you
It
have
could have
had?
been in the 20s. I have no idea.
I should know this.
I should,
I'm a
listen,
bad
I
host.
should listen to more of your podcast.
You have a
because
lot of episodes. You can't remember.
Honestly,
everyone.
your
Ding
podcast
again?
is the only podcast that I've really ever listened to.
Where
Oh,
are
she's gonna
our
cry
Canada
now.
facts?
She's gonna cry now.
Where are our Canada
I have them right here. Sorry.
Ow!
Our Little Piece discuss.
Early Beast Discuss!
They're Canadian?
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Is waiting.
Wait, what's everyone's favorite Our Lady Peace song?
I only know like two, but I gotta go with that one, Innocence.
I gotta
Really?
go-
That's so surprising.
I gotta go with Automatic Flowers. It's the song that got me.
Oh
I don't
man,
know.
Sarah thinks
I love On My
she
Flowers.
died once before.
She's
She's
crazy.
crazy.
Don't.
Yeah, it didn't really sell me on the song.
It's a good song. It's a good song. I like Hope. I like
What,
Starseed.
really?
I love
Oh,
Hope.
Starseed's such a good song.
Starseed's
The
my
Birdman. The Birdman is such a good song.
No, those first few albums were like spectacular.
yeah.
Starseed just like, ding.
Okay,
I'm so happy I'm not drinking right now.
a 9.3 kilogram
good
lobster
thing that
is
you
the
failed.
largest documented lobster caught. It was caught in Nova Scotia in 1977. 9.3 kilograms.
That's huge.
Wait,
I
what?
know.
That's a giant
A
lobster.
lobster.
Holy shit, are you kidding me?
No.
That's a big lobster. That's like a big baby.
That's like the
just
size
slicing
of
over
a
this
decent
part.
sized person.
Look what Heather wrote. Please stop singing.
Please stop singing.
That's funny.
Fuck you, Heather. We're gonna sing all we
I
want.
think it was mostly Sarah.
Listen, Heather. You know you love me
Just
no
wait.
matter what.
Ryan Dumphy
Just
joined.
wait until
Ryan
the
Dumphy
end of
joined.
the
Ryan
podcast.
Dumphy! Yes! Another guest. Another guest.
Stop banging her.
You want to know what?
Ah.
You want to know what? I can edit this down to like whatever I want.
Dang!
Okay.
Man, even I didn't see that one coming.
What's next?
Okay, sorry.
What's next?
Daylight savings time does not occur in Saskatchewan. Knew that one.
Go
I
fuck
did know
yourself.
that one. Yeah. Yeah.
Am I
Different
reading?
farmers have
You got it if you want. We're around here. This one. 2058.
I have a lot to say about the next fact. Oh wait.
They're just like, we don't want to wake up an hour earlier.
No, it's overrated.
Daylight savings time?
The whole daylight savings time is fucking bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a thing to make it. You know what? I'm too drunk to even remember the reason. I had something to do with farmers and something to do
Yeah.
with World War II.
They get more daylight.
Know,
I think that's the only reason. Is like they get up earlier and.
yeah.
It makes us less depressed.
I mean,
Does it though?
Whoa! Was it you two that said that?
We did not rehearse that.
Oh, that's so sweet though.
That's so much.
Adorable.
Ding! You don't have to drink. Don't say shit.
So much dinging.
Yeah, you're not drinking anymore, so Hush. I'm just kidding.
Danielle, drink up!
Alright, I'm starting to sweat. It's
The
okay.
beer sweats.
I have olive dressed chips between my thighs.
That is not a bad place.
I feel like that's the name of a song.
Can I see your all-dressed chips?
He's reading the facts. He's reading the facts. Sarah, you're holding them. Read them.
Oh, what am I doing?
I didn't
Oh,
say
the
to take it out from
No,
between your
the
thighs.
The
Vagina.
Everyone
Regina
listen to
George.
this. This is very groundbreaking.
Vagina.
I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you about Regina
Vagina?
George.
The Regina?
Vagina.
Vagina. Still vagina.
Toronto.
Tornado.
So the Regina tornado. Tell us about that.
No, you said it
Jay,
right.
I feel like tornado of June 30th, 1912 was rated an F4 with winds 5.
Who's ever seen the movie Twister? I love the movie Twister. I literally saw it like once.
I
4
can't describe my feelings for the movie Twister in like.
If it's on TV,
moment.
I will watch it. Even if I watched it yesterday,
you.
I will watch it any day of the week. Ow!
God,
That was what we call a motherfucker.
what's this water?
Hopefully.
Yes, it's water. Where's the kitchen got it?
No, it's just pure vodka.
Who's in Kurt? Please help me.
Okay, so
Help me do
with
what?
the Regina tornado of June 30th, 1912, rated F4, was the most severe tornado so far known in Canada. It killed 28 people, injured hundreds, and demolished much of the downtown area.
That's really sad.
Alright, now fact
But
number
I
58. We're on 58.
Yeah,
Okay,
we gotta go
51.
ahead.
The CN Tower of Toronto was the largest, was the world's tallest freestanding structure until 2007. And I think that one is in Dubai. The tallest one is in Dubai now.
It is.
Yeah.
Dang!
This is starting to catch up to me now.
Yeah, me too.
That felt like 2 seconds.
Okay, guys, I want to say
That's
that I
60.
can fill up drinks.
That
but
was
I can't.
60.
Okay, French navigator and explorer Jacques
babe.
Cartier misunderstands some natives, resulting
Alright.
in the name
Tap me out.
Canada.
Here, hit
All
the bell.
right.
Canada.
I'm
This is on
You're tapping
behalf
out?
of Kat.
tapping out.
Oh, good job.
Oh, you're out?
I'm out.
But you seem fine.
I seem fine, but whenever I take a shot, I want to puke.
Oh,
I
okay.
fucking feel you so hard. I'm so happy I'm not
No,
alone
I feel
anymore.
her so hard.
Okay, sorry. I have
Does
to.
anyone discuss the commercial?
Commercial. The commercial was.
The good Jacques Cartier one.
I don't remember that heritage moment.
It was the where he's in the woods with a bunch of
Navigator?
Aboriginal people,
I got
and then they're saying Canada, and they're like, they're not
Oh.
saying
7
the
seconds.
land.
Not a corn.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got
let
it.
me do it.
It means the village.
Alright, so I'm gonna do 2 in a row because that's a ding right there.
Okay, these 3 right here are the champions.
So here's 59. The CN Tower in Toronto was the world's tallest. No, wait.
We already
that
did
one's
that.
already done. Sorry. Okay, number 60 actually. French navigator and explorer
Just
Jacques
said that. I already said
Cartier.
that
We just
one.
did that one.
Sorry, yeah, we're like one
Motherfucker.
ahead. We're one ahead.
Okay, 61 then. Canada is the largest producer of uranium in the world. Wait,
Wow.
really?
Really,
That's
guys?
surprising.
Really,
I
guys?
had no fucking idea about that.
That's what we choose to be shocked about?
Canada.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uranium?
Yeah,
That
that
is
can
what
be
they
used for
make in
nuclear
nukes.
weapons.
Yes.
You want to
We don't even
It makes
have
me
any
question,
fucking nuclear
Who are we
weapons.
selling this
Kurt,
to? Who
Kurt,
are we selling the
Kurt, can you
uranium
come here?
to?
Presumably the Russians and the Americans.
And
Possibly the Iranians.
Please, God, why did I wear a skirt? Kurt,
You're fine.
Kurt, try to pass me that.
Ding!
I can do more. What's your thing? What's your
Just go
beer?
get the boxing rock for me.
Go get it. You got it, girl.
All right.
Get it. Thank you, sir.
So the next one.
best.
Prince Edward Island, Canada's smallest province, is only 225 kilometers long and 56 kilometers wide.
Wow.
I believe that.
Yeah, I do too.
Does anyone watch Queer Eye?
I haven't yet.
Don't even with me. I live
So
for that show.
good.
I cried so many times
Who's
this
your
last
favorite?
season. That's tough.
It's very easy.
Bobby's my least favorite.
Okay.
Literally because he doesn't.
I
do
haven't
anything
watched
on
it.
screen.
I know what it is, but I
haven't
haven't watched
grown
it.
to,
Same.
like, you
Exact
know.
same.
Yeah.
Who is
yeah,
your
okay.
favorite?
Jonathan!
Jonathan.
It's Jonathan!
It's your
Okay, I'm gonna
Jonathan.
take my shot now and go to the
Apparently it's
bathroom.
I know you watching Jonathan. I know you
Okay,
watching
so
this.
apparently Mike Peters said, oh dang!
Can you believe?
What does Mike Peter say?
Mike Peters says that PEI is 1 kilometer at its narrowest.
Oh.
Where's Kurt?
Yeah, no, that's true.
He's
Alright.
from PEI.
Now, fact number 63. The Northwest Territories is called the land of the midnight sun because the
Yes.
sun barely sets around the summer solstice.
Oh my god, where are we? What fact?
It'll be number 64.
62.
Actually.
62.
We're one ahead of where we are.
Alright.
And I did the one for 63.
Then I'm gonna wait.
Oh, Jesus, Sarah.
Oh my god.
That was
Find it back.
almost...
You almost ruined, like, one of your mics and all of my shots.
I'm here for reading if everybody needs me.
Yes, please.
Dang!
Because I am
I'm not okay.
tapping out. I'm way more sober than Sarah
Alright.
is.
Fact number 64.
Yes!
The Fab Five!
Yeah. Oh, I love the Fab Five.
Oh, they're so good.
Did you watch the Australia episode yet?
No,
Oh, it's so cute.
I haven't. I'm just on the trans episode.
Here, 40
right now.
seconds
Oh,
left.
I cried.
Fact number 64. Come on.
So top countries visited by Canadians include, and probably are, the US, the UK, and Mexico.
Mexico.
I mean, all of those make a lot of sense. Those are the
Mexico.
closest things to us.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty much.
America, obviously, Mexico, also fairly obviously, and the UK. Like, that's where most of us came from. Holy shit.
That's true.
We did. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, by most of us, I mean most of the white people.
Yeah, that's a good.
So many
I'm
white
Instagram living.
Oh, good.
Oh my god,
You
yeah.
got my semi-racist comment there. Ding!
Alright.
Get it on.
So we're moving on to fact number 65, which is not a fact. It is indeed a discussion topic.
Oh, and
So let's talk about Blue Rodeo.
Blue
All right.
hasn't hit me yet.
Hasn't hit me yet.
Are you sure? Because I think it hit
I'm
me
pretty
a
sure
while
it's
ago.
hit you like an hour ago.
if we get what is that song? If we get lost, no.
You have so this in the last few.
I don't know.
Lost together.
Very
Lost
popular
together.
song.
Lost together. Lost together.
One of the very popular
I didn't
songs,
know
5 Days
any-
in May, is one of the ones that
Go home, Sarah.
gets
You're drunk.
requested.
I didn't know any Blue Rodeo
Gets
songs until
requested.
this afternoon when I was listening to a Canada playlist on Spotify.
Fuck yeah.
Carrie joined. Carrie.
I just realized I almost drank this without.
Okay, you know what? I
Set
am
up the
going
big-
to do one shot on this one, which is going to be in 3 seconds.
Are you
And then I'm
tapping
going
out
to take
after?
2 into the bathroom.
Oh, you're not tapping out. You guys
Oh,
are
he's-
fucking
oh,
strong as
Jay
shit.
for sure is not tapping out. Fun fact, although this has probably changed
Sorry.
since the whole export-import tariffs.
Yeah.
Quote-unquote trade war. But apparently, the U.S. buys more oil from Canada than any other country.
Yeah, because we have so much oil in the West.
Oh, we do.
all I have to
Alberta.
We did.
Did you guys hear about the BP spills? You know how there's like
Yes,
oil
and
right now?
off the coast of Nova Scotia.
Where's
Fuck you, Stephen McNeil. We don't need a fucking drilling
Oh, that's my
rig
charger. Can you grab it for me?
outside of
Say the
Nova
line?
Scotia.
Can you grab
Like,
it?
fuck you.
Thank
Clean
you.
energy is the way to fucking go. Let's do this.
Someone's
Solar
getting
panels,
real.
Wind energy, hydro energy, like we have all of these resources we could easily use. We do not need fossil fuels.
How do I get it so
Divest! 3, 2, 1.
sweet? Okay.
Oh wow.
Ding.
For every 1,000
What are you what,
people
Heather?
in Canada, there are 459 cars. So approximately half
No,
of all
don't.
Canadians
I can't.
own cars.
Did you say 459?
459
Sarah,
cars
you're-
for every
oh.
1,000 people.
Oh,
I can't.
For every
Stop it.
they're in Canada. There are
In Canada, there were
459 cars.
what?
Did
A
Jay
whole total.
Jay, did you take a shot?
I'm like,
I
are they
heard
all
you
in Nova
noting.
Scotia?
I fucked
Going
this
down
up
Lower
so
Water Street
bad.
at rush hour? Probably.
We just came from there.
From where?
Lower
I'm starting
Water
to feel
Street.
sleepy.
What's the next fun fact?
Oh,
You
guys!
Tell you in
Only
10 seconds.
66!
67. We're on 67.
67. Okay. How do I make this? How do I make this?
I don't like this one.
You don't need a girl.
See, you
Fun
totally got
fact,
to
fun
the-
fact.
Girl.
You don't need it. So I love this fact.
Jay, where are ya?
Apparently, 32% of Canadians are very happy, while 55% are quite happy. So,
How many percentage does that leave?
17% of Canadians are like, meh.
mildly happy.
I refuse to believe that that's true.
17% of Canadians are like, fuck Justin Trudeau.
Whoa.
Only 17?
Apparently.
I wish this beer wasn't so strong.
Kat, you're drunk.
Yeah, you
You're
really
doing
should have picked
sassy.
it less strong.
Well, it's 4.7. That's not too bad.
Kurt,
It's less than 5.
Okay,
Kurt,
yeah,
buddy.
that's
Kurt,
less
buddy,
strong
how you
than
doing?
mine.
How you doing?
It's what?
Oh!
That's less strong
drink?
than the one
Oh,
I'm
do you have
drinking.
5?
You
Yeah.
got a drink?
Kat and I both have 5.
Guys,
Although she already
does the fact that this is being recorded make you any more nervous about your life?
Yes.
Oh.
I work with children, so...
Yes.
You're fine.
I work at a brewery.
That's
Yeah, you're like promoting
I'm
the
a
brewery.
That's
manager.
appropriate.
Yeah,
People.
I work at
So
the brewery, which makes the
What's the
beer
next
that I'm
fact, Kat?
drinking right now.
are
Apparently
the
Canada
best.
is well prepared for the arrival
Sure.
of aliens.
You guys are
And
fucking best.
in
Really?
1967,
You know, my aunt had
they built a
that chair?
UFO landing pad.
She had, like, the
in
furniture set
St.
for that.
Paul, Alberta.
Yeah, and like when I see it, I'm
Wait for aliens, right?
Yep.
Okay, does anybody listen to Angels and Airwaves?
That's Tom DeLonge's band, isn't it?
Stop
He's
that
crazy.
with me.
He's mentally ill is what he
is
is.
the worst
Oh,
of the...
shit.
Everybody is mentally
Well, I
ill.
mean, yeah,
But he's
that's
like
illegal.
severely. He thinks the CIA is following him. He thinks aliens are like invading his brain. Like, it's not just like a general like mental illness. It's like a he probably has
There's
psychosis.
something in the back room. Hope it's not the creatures from above. You used to read me stories as if my life was boring. We all know conspiracies are dumb. I kind of forgot for a second there.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That song is, I've known that song for so long, it's basically
All I
part of my
remember is
DNA by this
the
point.
first Angels and Airwaves song that came out, like I
Dude,
was,
we only have 30
I put
shots
that on
to go.
my MP3 player.
You can do this.
You guys,
My
30
iPhone,
shots.
my
I have 1,
MP3
2,
Do you guys feel okay?
I mean,
I feel-
I'm definitely drunk.
I'm drunk.
I'm
Yeah, I mean,
worried
you
about
tapped out.
getting
We're
up.
not.
I'm
We're not.
smart.
I'm
And I
worried
want to
about
smoke later
standing
and
up.
not worry about
Yeah.
Yeah, standing up is a hard one. I
Definitely
walked
ever
into
since
that
I
door.
said, there we go, dang.
Impressed by you. I just want to say.
All right, so
I don't think
we're
it's
on
like the right word.
But like, you haven't puked yet.
heritage
No, I haven't. I haven't.
discussion.
Heritage moment!
So we're talking about Nellie McClung and how she is an amazing feminist, or was feminist politician and
Yes.
social activist.
Ooh!
And we're talking about her demands to have the right to vote in Manitoba as a woman.
Oh, that's not...
I am not very familiar with
Women!
that.
Right with white feminism.
Now,
So
I'm
true.
on board. Don't get me wrong.
They have,
Oh
they
god! Here we go! Kurt, talk!
Except women shouldn't
Mike
be able to
says
vote.
that you have this.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Thanks,
You got
Mike.
this,
I'm just-
Kurt.
I wanted... Why are these not more quotable?
Yeah, we
You
should have
don't
a
know that
quote.
one.
We should have
should
had a
know the
quote
quote.
from each one.
We should. And you're right.
And then we discussed like
But it's not
feels
one
like.
of the quotables.
Oh shit!
Dang.
I didn't mean to do that.
Ring my ding?
Oh, a drink.
You guys, I cannot say how much faith I had in myself and how disappointed I am in myself.
No, do not
Oh,
be
shush.
disappointed. You made it further than you did last year. Give me a high five for that. Thank
job.
you.
Queen Elizabeth II is
right?
Canada's official head of state.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I did not know that.
really, I knew
But
that,
it's
but I
true.
think I took it in.
I'm
class or
gonna be
something.
fully honest. That's from 2012.
I'm
But I'm
not
sure
giving a
it's-
shit
no,
about
she's-
it.
I'm
Still
sure.
is.
I'm sure it's still true.
I don't know. She old as shit right now.
I'm sure it's still
She
true.
old as shit.
Yep.
She old. Heather, are you tuning in on both Facebook and Instagram?
Make what's her name? Something
Because that's
Markle.
like DP social
What
media.
about
DP.
that's from Germany.
Markle,
Double
what's her name?
penetration.
No, I got
You're
that.
talking about the princess. What is her name?
Meghan Markle.
Meghan
Meghan
Markle.
Markle. I thought you were talking
Make
about
her-
Fuck you
make her head of
guys.
state.
Angela Markle for a second.
Make her head of state.
Dang!
Rachel
Drink.
from Suits.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that's
she-
just because you love Suits. That was like your favorite show, wasn't it?
Shit.
It's up there.
Spell a little more.
There are over 2.5 million caribou reindeer in Canada.
Reindeer!
Are they actually like the same as...
Caribou and reindeer are completely different.
I was just gonna ask.
Did you stop mid pee for that?
Yes, she did.
I stopped mid-head wash.
I'm actually
God, I wish
died.
it was me pee. That's hilarious.
You're whacking me
She
away.
had her pants up.
You have a hair on your elastic, and I'm trying to get it off.
Oh my god.
I can't figure this out. It's not tall
Honestly,
enough, man.
like, we're at 73 right now, and I'm starting to question whether I'll be able to make 100.
You can do it. I have faith.
I
need more. I need-
true faith.
Mike,
And
I appreciate you.
what did Mike
Keep
say?
it coming. He said you got this, Kurt.
Okay, you got this, Kurt. You want to know what? Whoever's tuning in, I fucking love you so much.
I have a paper towel.
74. What do we got for a fact?
Fun fact.
Kurt, thank you so much.
Fun fact.
I love that I
Oh my
stopped,
God,
like...
it's so fun.
It's
Canada
also a
tops
fact.
the list as the best G20 country
For...
to be a woman.
To
Those
be
are-
a
oh,
woman!
Those facts, I'm always like, true. I
Okay,
want to say
I want to ask the women in the room, how do we feel about being a woman right now?
I mean, honestly, with all things considered, being a woman in Canada, we have a pretty fucking good.
Yeah, like Dubai just was like
We
legalized
have it
women
good.
driving.
There was 50% off of friggin' Diva Cups at Venus Envy like a month ago. Like, it's a good time to be a woman.
It's not too bad. I haven't tried the Diva Cup yet.
I'm
It's
terrified
a
of the
good
Diva
time
Cup.
to be a white woman.
Exactly,
You try?
exactly.
To be a white
No, I'm
woman.
too
In
scared.
fairness, it's never
just
a
a lot
bad
of
time
one.
to be white.
Ew.
That's true.
Exactly.
Ding!
Ding.
Ding, 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 ding,
White
ding, ding,
privilege.
ding.
I bored too much.
Guys, I can't figure out the tripod, and that's why I'm Instagram live streaming, because this is not big enough.
Next is Canada
time
was
might be
found
16.
to be
Let's
the
be
third
real.
best air quality of
This
any
is
country
not-
in the world,
this is
following only Estonia and Mauritius.
So, two other places where they probably don't have too much machinery.
That's true.
Blah, blah, blah. Excuse me.
We have a lot of trees.
Ugh.
We do have a lot of trees.
Got a fuck ton of trees.
Guys, should I end this live stream or not?
No.
I
You have
mean,
two
you
people?
end it whenever you want to end it.
I feel like it doesn't
Smarty.
end until we hit 100. Which we're at 75. 25 to go. We are 3/4
Yeah,
through.
exactly. That's nothing.
Holy
I
shit,
am
you guys are
so
gonna do it,
drunk.
and I'm so happy that I
I
said
don't know.
Over here,
I honestly don't know if I'm gonna make
Did
it.
anyone
I
do it
knew
last
it.
year?
what?
Yeah, a bunch of us did.
I'm shit.
I did, but
Dang, oh
I
my
threw up
God.
several
A
times.
shit ton of you guys did.
I love
And I'm a
my
Number
liver.
75. What does that mean?
I love my liver.
Band fact.
Okay, what was the band?
Matt Good Band.
Oh, you have some thoughts.
I have
Kurt,
some
what do you-
thoughts.
He had an interaction with
Fuck
Matthew.
Matthew Good.
Honestly, I agree.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck Matt Good. I understand
Oh,
that
'cause he's in
he
fact
was actually a
outside
friend. Like he
I'm doing
interacted
better.
closely with a friend of mine named Stephanie. And after years of interacting with her, or at least months, I don't actually know the timeline. He turned out to be a total
Dick?
creepy creep.
Yeah, he seems
So,
like an asshole.
I
the
was
deal with that
biking
guy?
down the street in Antigonish, and it was in the late 90s, mid 90s, during the like small
His-
town tour they had.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I almost he stepped out of his bus, and I had to slam on the brakes of my bike to not hit him on the sidewalk, and he chewed me out. I was like 12.
I had to do it.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's.
Alright.
Okay,
you
so-
all take this shot? I'm going to show Facebook Live a travesty. Look
What
at
is
this.
it? Oh, the separation of the
There are
Smarties.
3 separate compartments.
It's segregation,
Smarties.
is what it
It
is.
is segregation. You know what that means? There are not as many Smarties as there used to be.
Okay,
I'm confused.
have you seen the new
Fuck
Smarties
you,
boxes?
Nestle.
Look at the new Smarties boxes.
What is
What are you
it?
talking about? Oh my god,
What
really?
the hell is that?
It's new. It's new.
That's just taking up space where
Shit.
Smarties could be.
What the fuck is this
And they all
shit?
divide
Here's
by
how you
color.
do it.
They all
You take out this
Really,
milk
what's the point of that?
part. It's
Oh,
glued
Oh, so
in.
you can share
It is
them.
glued in. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. So
Smarties are
Canada,
always for share.
Canada was among the first of the first nations of the world to legalize same-sex marriage.
Yeah!
Yeah. You know what's really funny about that? Hold on, ding.
Shit.
Oh, you're like, hold on, dude.
Sorry, am I in the way? Facebook
What's really
Live?
funny about that is that when marriage equality was legalized in America, all these fucking
Merker.
people who are anti-LGBTQ rights are like, screw it, I'm moving to Canada, and we're all like, dude,
No, we like
gay
them.
marriage has been legal here for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So
You can stay the fuck
You know what?
in your own
I love.
country.
Can we cheers
Bad-
to Canada?
bad news,
Smarties
guys.
are dumb.
cheers to Canada.
Cheers to Canada. Bring it in.
Sarah, we're drinking
Cheers
shots.
to Canada.
I don't
There we go.
care. Cheers.
Cheers.
Starting to feel
Cheers
not
with
well.
the pitcher, but I'm not drinking from it.
Okay, so
If I flushed anybody, I'm sorry.
So I have
Nine
bad
out of-
news.
oh, sorry.
I'm out of my light beer. I'm into the heavier beer.
That's what I was thinking too. For me.
Okay, guys, you guys got this.
This is going
I believe in
downhill
you
quick.
three.
Yeah.
I believe in you three.
Okay.
Danielle, what?
3, 2, 1.
I'm out
Shit!
of shots per minute, but like
I just
I'm
wanna-
still doing.
Cindy McCory joined. Hey, mom. Okay.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, my mom just
Oh
joined.
no.
Yes, Cindy!
Everyone
This
loves
gets
Cindy.
got a whole lot more PG.
Okay, so
I'll go.
9 out of 10 Canadians.
So, who wants to talk about our favorite parts of church?
I'm ripping the divider out of my Smarties.
Okay, I have a fact, everyone. 9 out of 10, and I mentioned this earlier. 9 out of 10 Canadians live in the U.S.-Canada border region, up to 200 kilometers from the U.S./Canada border.
That's a lot of Canadians.
That's like
That's a lot.
that's a
That's a
lot.
fuck ton.
That's 90% right there.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh my god.
Why
think
do
it's
we need
cold.
to be so close
Wait,
to
because she gets so
What is Cindy saying?
So proud.
She said,
Wow.
oh, so proud.
Respect, Cindy. Respect.
Cindy, I tapped out a long time ago.
Never changed,
The
Cindy.
best part is like the ding I always associate with, you know,
Oh,
like
shit.
yas moments.
Yes.
And like at that moment it was perfect. It was like, hey, we're getting too drunk, Cindy. Yeah.
Mark Hobbs is moving to Instagram.
Oh shit! Well,
You
okay,
just
I'll,
end it.
I'll keep going. I'll keep
You
going. I'll keep
just
going.
ended
Okay.
it.
This is POV. This is true.
Oh, that
That
band?
sounds sexy.
No. Oh my god! What was that
That's
band
my
song?
favorite.
POD.
What was their song now?
I feel like POV was
Youth of
not
a Nation.
as
Youth of a
bad.
Nation.
We
I
are,
think
we are the youth of a nation.
Katy Perry.
Was that POD?
Remember? It was POD.
I don't know who that
Shit,
was.
no,
Okay, sorry.
Hey, we
Okay,
have
the
a fact
literal-
for this. We
okay.
have a fact for this minute, don't we?
The literacy rate is 99%, so almost all Canadians can read and write.
I've never learned to read.
Literacy. Literacy.
You know what the worst part is?
I never learned to read.
Is that true?
No.
Yeah,
No,
everything except for the reading part.
Kurt, when are we doing our Wayne's World, only rehearsing the Wayne's World script podcast?
Anytime
Can
you
I
want.
be in on this?
Yes.
Like, I would-
Have you
'Cause
watched
you-
Wayne's World as often as we have?
Probably.
Good.
Very, very probably.
I always want a
Sarah
licorice...
bought me built me a gun rack for my birthday.
That's true. Do you still have that?
Damn.
And guess what
Yeah.
Guess what I said?
You didn't say it right.
What am I gonna do
He did pretty
with
well.
the
Yeah.
gun
He
rack?
did that pretty well considering how drunk he was.
I was
that
so drunk.
night.
No,
Okay.
you
Dude,
okay,
we've done
Rodrigo?
81
No,
shots
I'm not.
of
I'm
beer
terrible,
so far.
Rodrigo.
In case anyone is
Do you want
just
me to
joining
read?
us,
No, I can do it.
we are 80 shots into 100 shots of beer
I'll
for
do
a
it.
century
We're at
on
97.
Canada.
Okay, one
And
more
by
ahead. I gotta
we-
read it really quick.
I mean everybody currently but myself and Sarah.
James Cameron, born in Kapuwaski,
James Cameron's Canadian?
James
Ontario. He was born in Ontario.
So what?
Is the writer and director of the two highest-grossing movies of all time, Avatar and
Titanic?
Titanic.
And Avatar.
I mean,
He was the
they're
writer
okay.
of
They're okay.
Avatar?
So the next one is...
Titanic?
The next
Yeah.
one is that the ship Blue Nose,
This
an
is a
important
poor choice of
Canadian
beer.
symbol in the 1930s, wins its last race. Do you remember that heritage moment?
Yes.
The Blue Nose? Remember?
The guy's like
It's
rowing
not
really
as
fast.
cool.
Oh, we remember.
Yeah,
I
there's no
walked
quotes in
by
that
the
one.
Blue Nose the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the next fact, and I can't wait for it. I'm going to read it.
It's not the same one.
I'm going to read the next fact.
You got 20
It
seconds,
costs a
and oh
lot
my
more
god.
money.
Oh, I am definitely feeling it now.
Yeah.
Sorry, baby.
We're really close
You
though.
guys-
We're
you guys are
82 right
so-
now.
80% loaded.
You guys are so close.
I'm so
loaded.
I'm so
82%
fucking proud.
loaded.
I'm so fucking
You should be
proud.
proud. You should be proud of
This is amazing.
accomplishments.
This is. I love you guys. Thank you guys all for doing the podcast at one point.
Dang!
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh, you just filmed me drinking from the pitcher.
I know that my camera work is very Cloverfield-esque. Like, it's very Cloverfield.
Why
Okay.
would you guys go to Instagram?
Okay, actress Pamela Anderson. Okay,
Ooh, Canadian?
born July.
July
She was
1st.
born on July 1st. Okay,
Aww.
1967. How old is she?
She old as dirt.
She like 40
In
something.
BC, has appeared on Playboy.
49.
She's 10 years older than Or no.
13 times more than anyone else.
She was born on
She's
Canada
20
Day
years old.
1967.
She's
50.
She
What?
is
51.
old, but she is hot.
Today is her 51st birthday.
51st birthday.
Happy birthday, Pamela Anderson! Pamela Anderson,
Yes, girl.
You still got it.
you still got it, Kurt.
I assume you still
isn't
got
she
it. I haven't
like
looked up your
dating-
pictures in
Matt
a
says
long
that your
time.
Instagram filming is an insult to Cloverfield.
I
Oh.
know, but also like worthy Instagram. Fuck, was Cloverfield?
We're the
drunk?
Instagram fuck.
We're the Instagram fuck.
Here's the issue.
I need my
I need to
tripod
pour
to
more
work.
beer.
One more
It's not
beer.
going to.
It's not an issue.
Why is this not? It's not.
On the table. Why are you doing it?
Can you?
I can hold it.
You're
Okay.
making it more difficult for yourself.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, from here on, I am not
Don't do it in the
reloading
bathroom
the
over
shot
there.
as soon as I drink it.
Yeah, no, you should.
This worked before. Why is this not
Matt
working?
says happy birthday, Tool Time Girl.
What's the?
Oh, is it the
missing a
Tool Time
reference?
Girls?
Let me
Oh,
take a-
shoot. Pamela Anderson was Tool Time Girl.
I was
for
like,
like-
I'm so
hot
sorry,
minute.
everybody. Okay. I'm trying.
You're trying so hard.
Oh my god, I think I might have to bail.
No!
The peer pressure, guys!
Look after your liver first and foremost.
Thank
guys
you,
can-
girlfriend.
You're welcome. She says that she drinks from a pitcher correctly.
I want to finish this water so I can pour a cup of beer and just like sip it. What's the next
All I
fact?
need to do is 15 more shots.
What are we at? We're at 84.
We've already
85.
Avril Lavigne!
Oh my god, right
She's
in my
from
ear.
I love
Napanee, right?
I love
The
her.
first
Why
album.
would you
I
choose
love
to
Yes,
sit
Let
beside
Go.
That was a pivotal moment.
That
in
was
my
Let
life.
Go
that's
was
on you.
magical.
That was a poor choice.
I
Yes.
love singing Avril Lavigne at karaoke.
What's your favorite Avril
Shit.
song?
Oh my god.
to sing or in general?
In general.
No, it's the same song. It's
I
I'm
like
with
it,
you.
boy.
I'm with
Girlfriend.
you is great.
Yes, this is a good
And
song.
then everything after that, we talked about her conspiracy theory like earlier.
Like that
Yes.
she's
I'm
dead.
here for that.
She's releasing a new album and she's collaborating with Bonnie
Is
McKee.
Avril or is Avril's twin?
Dang. Oh my god, I am
You sound so
hurting.
sad when you say ding now.
Halifax has a strong connection to the Titanic sinking.
Yeah, we were the closest
Yeah,
city to it.
The graveyard, the people who
Okay.
died in the Titanic,
Is
is
here.
like so close to this apartment.
Yeah.
There is a permanent Titanic museum at the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic.
The amount of calls that I get, I'm like, are you the Titanic Museum? I don't work at the Titanic Museum. I'm like, no, that's the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic.
Oh,
You want to come here for others.
Danielle, you've done so good.
Like
Go
drinking.
pee.
I know, but
I say wait for the next shot, take it, and then go pee.
yeah.
That's what I did.
Who?
My cousin! Who might or might not still be watching.
I just now realized that all of this is being recorded from
Oh
that.
yeah, Matt
Yeah, I
said
just-
that at the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic, you can actually sit in one of the deck chairs of the Titanic.
You
I have.
can.
I have.
You can sit
Was
in
it
the
comfortable?
No.
Great.
Did it
That
make
was
you
what
want to
I
be
needed.
painted like one of his French girls?
He didn't say
Sarah.
Drew.
I always want to be painted like one of your French girls.
I feel
So like this?
This is how the French pose, right?
Like the whole wreath around the head, like,
like... Guys, did you guys take a shot?
Yeah,
Yes.
we did.
no.
I have been
Tap
keeping
down.
up.
I can't believe that I'm responsible for an
God, I
audio
think I might
version
have
of
to
this.
Tap out at like 90.
No.
No.
Jay,
Come
breathe.
on, don't.
What do you mean
Jay,
the
do you
movie
want some
wasn't
water?
real?
Do you want some water?
It wasn't
At
real?
this point, I
James
can't
Cameron
picture filling myself up. with
Made
all
it
this.
real.
Huh.
Titanic forever. Why are you focusing on the TV
I don't know.
right
I
now?
can't. I'm gonna
believe
focus
you
on
were-
you. Cause you're
Oh,
beautiful.
dang.
Jay, you got this. Jay, you're so close. At this point, you can't.
We were
Kurt,
12 shots
Don't
away
you
from the
peer
end.
pressure me.
Danielle, did you take a shot in the bathroom?
Danielle, ding!
She's dead. She died. She died.
Oh my
This is
god.
like a third.
Danielle,
I love Matt
Did you
is
puke?
keeping us real. Matt is
You have one more.
Matt is
You're
typing
feeling too
ding
much.
every
I'll
time
speak
a thing
directly.
happens for the most part.
2/3.
Yeah, because mine was a third of what you. No,
I'll accept it.
More
I'll
full than
accept it.
yours.
How are we
man.
doing facts right now?
Oh my god!
Are we
Give
doing
me
facts
them
anymore?
Let's catch us up.
Give me them facts.
88! We're on 88!
We're on 88, or we are?
Let's catch up.
We are.
So Halifax is actually closer to Dublin, Ireland than it is to Victoria, BC.
That's
which boggles
interesting.
my mind because I used to do the drive, like my parents used to drive, my brother and our entire family from BC to New Brunswick every friggin' summer. So that boggles my mind. We could have been driving to Dublin.
That was like you would have been driving.
You cannot drive to
You
Dublin.
can't drive to
Yeah,
Dublin.
what is
sorry,
that?
Dave, but
You
you
haven't been
cannot.
trying hard enough.
No.
We used to drive from
Um,
North Bay, Ontario to Woodstock, New Brunswick, driving through
Sarah,
blizzards in the middle of
is your
Quebec.
microphone
and that just reminded me of
bedazzled?
that. Sorry, go on.
No, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fun fact, on average, Halifax has 171 wet days per year.
You wanna know what?
Right?
What
Only
place?
that?
Right?
What place?
Only that! Only I
What
can
place says?
Halifax.
Oh,
Like
I can
7.
guarantee you that Halifax has more
Sorry.
wet days than that. Am I right?
That's
right?
What? Cause
Sarah.
all the time. Oh my.
Halifax. No. Halifax has more pubs per capita than any other city in Canada.
That's true.
We knew this.
Oh my god, you
We
guys.
knew this.
Jesus.
Oh man. I don't feel
We've
so
already
good.
talked about Avril Lavigne.
There's only like 10 left though. I can do this.
17% of Canadians are daily smokers. And come October, there'll be more than 17.
I don't get it.
Weed.
Weed.
Oh. Ding!
We are on shot 91. We are within the last 10 shots of this.
Jay, you're okay. I'm gonna pre-pour Jay's.
Here are a
Jay
couple
Brock's
more
fine.
So
facts.
few. There's so few left.
Canada does not allow pre-employment or randomized employee drug testing.
I never knew
told
that.
I'm a good component. I mean, I love that. I'm not saying the right words, but
No, but it's true. Like,
I feel like it's a breach of trust and not trust, but like you know what I mean. Like
yeah. How if you did drugs, like if you did Molly 3 days ago, and you are sober for your first day of work,
Sarah.
like fucking who cares?
yeah.
Just stop.
You don't need to pre-employment.
I'm doing
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
job.
No, just stop.
I'm doing a great.
Also,
No, you're
because
not.
we're behind, in Newfoundland, icebergs are harvested for their water, which goes into making products such as iceberg vodka.
Oh, I've had that before.
Iceberg beer, which is apparently a thing.
Oh, I don't know if I'll make
really
it.
cool.
Heritage moment.
We're talking about how Dr. Wilder Penfield makes important discoveries.
I
in
smell
the
burnt
United
toast!
Dr.
When a
Penfield, I
patient
smell burnt
smells
I
toast.
smell burnt toast!
at the initial signal for an epileptic seizure during the Montreal procedure.
Dr. Penfield, I smell burnt
I
toast.
smell burnt toast.
I mean, like, I fucking hate just the process of making toast. Because you're always like, this is not toasted enough, and then you put it back in, and then it burns. And then it
Somebody-
fucking burns.
Did you fill my shot glasses back up?
She
She
tried.
just did.
I thought so because the first thing I saw was a bunch of
How
beer
did I
spilled
flash
right
him in the
here.
air with a
10
tire?
seconds before the next fact, fact 91 that I have
Never
here is
mind.
Canada is the most educated country in the world?
Really?
Apparently,
Ding?
this fact was everywhere.
I mean, I'm
This
here
fact was
for it.
on multiple lists.
Bunch of, we've
Kurt,
talked
you're
about
okay.
national
You can do it.
literacy
There's
standard.
less.
Eight.
There's 7
No,
left.
93.
7. That's
Seven
it.
left. This
We're
is
at 93 right now.
The 93rd. I love it. So fact 92 is that it is illegal to lock your car doors in downtown Churchill, Manitoba, in case somebody needs to escape from a polar bear.
That makes sense.
God,
that
are
makes
you
sense.
serious?
Those fucking polar
They have
bears.
so many polar bears. there.
That's like far north.
It's the
Manitoba.
polar bear capital
Sarah
of the
did
world.
What?
that one. And that one.
What about Sarah?
No, the shots that you filled.
You all have like
Averaging
audible
it.
sighs right now. I feel
I love this.
just
You
like
guys-
I've been filling mine
Does
all the
anyone
way up to
want
the
to
rim.
read any more?
I will
I
read.
do too.
What
except
number are we
I
at?
will read otherwise.
Keep
We are
reading,
on
keep reading.
93.
You're in.
George Street in Newfoundland has more bars than pubs per square feet than
Bars
any
and
any other street in North America.
Yeah, that's true.
Most pubs per capita.
If
Did we
you
not
hear
talk
anything
about all the
St. John's,
Canadian bands?
Newfoundland,
I feel like we
You hear
did.
about
Talked
George
about a
Street.
lot of them.
We're gonna have a jam session after this.
Biscuit at 94.
I'm gonna need to pee again before we jam.
Oh
sesh.
man,
We are so close, you guys. 7.
And by
We have
we
less
mean
than that.
everybody
We're at
but
6.
Sarah
Six
and
right
myself.
We are so fucking close. We are so close. We can do this. It's for Canada.
The chords.
Yeah.
Has anyone
you
been to
did.
George Street?
I've
No,
never
I
been to.
haven't. Me neither. I've
Newfoundland is
never
the
been.
one province I've never been to.
I've flown over many provinces, but I haven't been to all of them yet.
Yeah. My parents and I used. And
I
my family
think
used to
this is
drive
the
across
point
country.
of we're about to
Love it.
die. Okay. Kurt, did you take
you
a shot?
had-
Shot
Like, less
number
than 50.
95.
I know. I don't
After
understand.
this, there are 5 shots left. Those
I think I'm
who
gonna
are
have to
still
tap out.
going are
No, you got
stronger.
this.
I have to drink some water though.
Ugh.
Go, 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 go.
Danielle's taking a quick little
Yeah, you know what? I need
vibration
water too.
station. Stop. Hello, Sarah.
This is worse
How's it
than
going?
last year.
It's
Last
bad.
year, everybody was still standing.
Last year, there were more than 6 people doing that. 5 people doing this. Like,
We've lost everybody. We don't know what's going on.
I'm
I just want to say that, like, everyone's like, man, Intoxicated isn't a drunk podcast, but this is proving.
boy, is
This is proving that Intoxicated is a
Yes,
drunk
fine.
podcast.
This is a goddamn endurance trial.
This is. Where's the chips?
It's right, literally right behind your right ass cheek.
I got it.
Come on, facts. Come on, facts. Give me them facts.
I feel like
George Street.
I need to quit now.
No, no.
All right, so we're behind by a couple.
No,
That's
I'm
all
quitting
right.
now.
You're
I'm
done?
sorry.
Oh!
I'm out.
So the term trick or treat was first used in Alberta, and let's talk very quickly about Billy Talent.
Billy Talent! Wait, what's your favorite Billy Talent song?
To the river below, I'm running from the inferno. Y'all think I'm insane,
What
but
is
y'all all know my
My
name. And to the river below,
Below! I'm running into the inferno!
that was my kind of Billy Talent jam. No. Yeah. I love me some Billy Talent. I think they're phenomenal. Nice. Canadian band.
Who did that?
And or otherwise. I was like to say, Kurt did 2 shots while in the
Kurt,
washer.
really? Kurt, you have one more. Take your
And
time.
now we are on
96, 96,
Our
96,
last 5 facts.
96, 96.
Fact number 26 is that the University of Victoria. Oh fuck! They offer a course called the Science of Batman. Which, how did I not know that course existed? Because I would have gone to UVic if I had.
Isn't that insane and awesome?
I'm.
Kurt, you got this.
just
Take
love
it.
Batman.
Jay
So,
tapped out. Danielle is, I don't know where.
You have 4 more shots.
You
4
can
and a
do
half
it.
more shots.
Kurt.
Sip
I
up.
almost
Sip
threw
them
up in
gently.
Okay.
Almost.
You don't push yourself. Don't push yourself. Be safe. There's water in the
I have a
kitchen.
quick question.
Yes, Sarah.
Why are we doing this?
Because it's now a tradition. Now, thank you 2 years in a row. It's a tradition now.
It's a tradition. Fuck, this is incredibly...
Alright, we're on to fact 97, which is that half of
97.
Canada's provinces,
98.
which account for more than 85% of the population, are governed by women. But that has probably changed since this fact was created, because now Ontario, their premier is Doug the fucking asshole Ford, which is going to be a super fucking train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck? And honestly, what I read is that most suburban communities voted otherwise. They voted NDP. But it's all the stupid fucking rural communities. No offense? Question mark? No. Offense meant, if anyone from rural Ontario is listening, what the fuck? Beer for $1 is not a reason to vote for someone. Fuck you. Fuck you real hard.
Kurt, 97.
Period. Alright, the next fact
Kurt,
is that
Kurt, sit here. Kurt.
Canada has an island named Dildo, which I just learned now has a brewery.
I learned that
Jay.
earlier today too.
Kurt, Danielle.
Dildo
Yeah.
Newfoundland.
We're almost done.
Okay, I
Let's
missed
talk
the
about,
I'm done.
Let's talk about
I'm
Dildo
very
Newfoundland.
I will take the last 2.
I just very nearly vomited.
Kurt,
And
you
I
haven't
would
tapped out
recommend
yet.
you get some water in you.
Yep.
I will take a few because I missed a few.
So this is the last one because technically we're one above what this is.
Yeah,
Really?
That
Yeah,
makes it
we're at 99.
But no, you're right. This makes this next
This
one
makes
the
this next
100.
100.
It is
20 seconds.
It is believed that about 4% of Canadians could be labeled as alcoholic.
Oh shit! I don't think I'm an alcoholic, really.
I'm gonna sit
Most
down.
people
I
still
have
watching
issues
didn't
with
vote
alcohol.
for Ford. Good.
That's okay.
Good.
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 Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. You have survived the
Take it.
Canadian century. The Canadian
Kurt.
century. Kurt,
Is that it?
Danielle.
That's it.
You
That's it! Yes!
Our final fact of the century is that Canada celebrates the day that Nova Scotia and Newfoundland, Ontario, then Upper Canada, and Quebec came together as July 1st, 1867. Those were the original provinces included in Confederation. The other provinces followed suit after the fact. That is 100 facts and discussions about Canada.
We did it!
Was it, Heather? It was a whirlwind from start to finish, and since
Love
we're
you, Heather.
finished, I'm
Thank
going
you,
to after the
Heather!
game.
Are we gonna do that song?
So we are
Do
gonna
it.
play.
Wait till I'm back. I
We are
have to
done.
see.
We have done.
Wait, I need to-
Challenge complete.
I need to
Challenge.
reteach myself how to play this song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
queen.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, I am drunk, guys.
Let's close the podcast so that we can just
Danielle
fuck.
is in the. Are you gonna stop? the
Sorry,
podcast without Danielle?
repeat what you just said there.
We're gonna close the podcast.
So we can
Close
just
it without
what?
Danielle.
You can't
Fucking
close it
stop.
without Danielle.
Fucking stop. Okay,
Fucking stop.
that's different from what I
Danielle's
heard
back.
initially.
Let's fucking close the
Let's just
podcast.
start
We're
the
gonna
podcast so we can just fuck.
I'm gonna
I
get.
just found one of my hairs in my Smartie box.
I just want to say.
Your
That
hairs end up
happens
anywhere.
sometimes.
Take my word on that.
It
Oh,
happens more
Jesus.
often than one would hope.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hey, Sarah.
Why are you on
the floor?
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for all coming to our apartment.
I need to stop the recording because otherwise,
We just
I'm-
sing along.
yeah, we're just gonna keep hanging out. Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day.
Happy Colonization Day
Oh.
and happy 1,301th
From
birthday to Turtle Island.
Wait, what are you saying, Kat?
Oh,
She's saying
Turtle
white
Island.
people are racist.
Can you play the whole thing sober?
Colonialism.
Or drunk, I should say.
What?
Sober, yes.
What
Not
thing?
drunk.
Maybe less than.
It's a chat.
What
What are you
thing?
singing?
Ask them to play Incubus. I bet you they will.
No, I definitely
No, I'm
can't.
not singing, sorry.
They tried to play.
Thank you all
Oh.
so much for tuning
What's
in.
wrong
to
with
this
Okay, okay,
again.
we're gonna close it
Let
out.
me.
Oh, it's from.
Stop it.
Oh
Oh my
shit.
god, I made
Stop
something
it.
stop.
Stop it.
Okay, we're gonna close it out.
We're gonna
Everybody,
close it out.
thank you so much. So who made it to the end?
I technically
was within
didn't. I was in the
5, but I
kitchen.
quit.
I was like within the last
Kurt
5 or
made it to
so.
the end.
I definitely.
Am I the
Okay.
only one?
Yeah, you might have been the
I
only
think you're the
one.
only
You're the
one
one
who
that
made
took
it
Okay.
that way.
Okay, so we kind of made it to
She
the
and I
end.
were definitely
Danielle
like
was in
Kara!
at the same time.
Kara! Okay, we're done. I need to. I need to turn the mic off because otherwise it's gonna get lost in
I'm gonna keep
cyberspace.
redlining.
Yeah, it's redlining a lot.
Kara!
Gara! We're celebrating Canada Day by doing a century and 3, 2,
One person. We
two
were
of us
within.
did it.
One
I
made it.
One
dropped
made
out
it
at like
to the
that
end.
you?
One made it. I quit
Kurt.
at 95.
Me and Jay were right at the same
Kurt,
moment.
I knew I could.
I probably wouldn't have made
remind
it if
Honestly, like
if Mike Peters didn't
Danielle
challenge
and I
me.
were in the kitchen at the same time, and I was just like, I'm gonna throw up. She's like, I'm gonna throw up too. I'll take the sink, you take the garbage can.
I
We
remember
were
being in the
basically
bathroom
throwing
going,
up at the same time. A foot away
trying to
from
take
each
shots
other.
over.
Like,
Oh.
Mine was dry though. Mine was a completely.
you went like dry
heat.
heaves. I definitely
Listen to me,
vomited.
Okay, fair enough.
Everybody
Don't
drink.
do a century.
Yeah, don't do that.
Hit the end live
Everybody
video.
drink responsibly. Subscribe to Intoxicated Podcast.
Yeah.
Wherever you are. If you want to donate. If you want to
Those are the two
donate.
most contradictory statements. in the world.
Patreon.com/Intoxicated.
Trump
Okay. We're
Thanks,
done.
guys.
We're done. We're done.
Hit the end video. Hit the end video.
Wait, guys, ring that bell.
I'll ring that bell. good.